Hello, everyone, and welcome to Heritage Auctions and our new world headquarters here in Dallas, Texas. My name is Philip Wooten, and I am a licensed auctioneer here in the state of Texas. This auction is presented by Heritage Auctions and Galleries.
Welcome, everybody. Heritage Live Signature Auction. I don't even have the chat open yet. Where are you guys? Coming back to this here. I'm rusty.
Bidding sources. Heritage has been compiling bids.
There you are. There you guys are. Welcome in, everybody. Welcome in. Yes, I'm back for the signature auction. I wasn't going to miss this. If you didn't know where the hell I was, girlfriend and I, we were backpacking across Europe for the past 3 weeks. So I think we left it like July 27th, and I got back 2 days ago. So UK, France, Belgium, Switzerland, Netherlands. Maybe that's it. Might be more in there, but did a whole freaking tour of Europe there. Yep, went to Amsterdam, Netherlands, spent 2 days there. Giethoorn as well, I think that's Netherlands. Beautiful canal city. The Cotswolds in the UK. A lot of cool stuff, Saw like World War II sites, World War I sites, museums, Omaha Beach, war memorials, everything. Literally everything. You know, Swiss mountainside. We did frickin' everything, man. I found 2 PAL PSP games, funny enough. I did find 2 PAL PSP games in a secondhand shop in a town of like 1,000 people. Those are the only video games I found. Marty!
Hope you had a fun vacation. Here's money to help the bills.
Thank you, my guy. Thank you very much. Did I record it? Published as a new hit movie called Euro Trip? Yeah, the name's definitely available for use. No doubt. Yeah, sup, yo. I had to go in secondhand stores. I had to go into whatever secondhand store I could find. We were hardly in any major cities, so like there was no chance to even go into video game stores. So when I saw this like secondhand store, I was like, oh yeah, we gotta go in. Did I actually play Minish Cap on the plane? Like 2 hours.
Austin, Texas,
like 2 hours of Minish Cap on the plane. I slept. I frickin' slept.
We're all done. We can move on. And I would like to say before we start with lot 1, we have a big collection here.
I think Philip's done his little thing though. Philip did his intro. I did my intro. We start off with Mario Bros. On Atari 9.08 plus first print copy. It's like one of the highest graded copies that exists on this variant. 8.0A last sold November 2023 for $3,000.
Looking for 2,600.
So this should have some juice in it, right? Looking for $3,750 right now. Like this is first print 1983 Mario Bros. On Atari. It should have some juice. We'll see what happens here. Looking for 4,250.
34, 36 to my right, looking for 38.
It feels good to be back. I'll tell you that. I'm like my head is not here yet. Like, do you know what I mean? Both like it's weird being back, and also like I'm popping Tylenol and Advil daily. I don't know if it's just like a come down from the vacation high, or if it's like I don't know. I just don't. I'm still not 100%.
42 looking for a bid of 4,000.
Yeah, we got Big Phil drip in here. Big Phil up in here. Let's break some records tonight. Damn rights, man. There should be some. Of course, the big unveiling Dallas-Fort Worth collection coming up here with starting off with the Athena 9.68 plus hang tab, the Bubble Bobble 9.88 plus, the Legend of Zelda coming up later, the Metroid 9.68 plus hang tab. There's going to be some insane shit. And already here, speaking of there should be some juice in this Mario Bros, we're looking for 87.50 suddenly.
Any action?
The bidding started off kind of slow on this, but like here we go. Looking for 10,000. Mario Bros. Atari 9.08 plus. Now I need to know like what the what's the record sale on this?
Say fair warning on this lot at 75, pushing for 8. There's 8. There's 85. We're still rolling. Anyone in at $9,000?
Pushing up to over 11,000. Or looking for over 11,000.
Looking for $10,000. 10,000. 95 looking for a 10.
Mario Bros 1983. Oh, I spelled bros wrong.
Heritage Live looking at you. It's with the.
Can we find
95. Anyone else in at $10,000?
I don't know how to search this quickly. And it's pushing to $15,000.
Bring you the best of the sealed games. We're looking for $12,000.
Looking for $15,000 on it now.
More action at 12.
Pokemon's back, baby. Pokemon's back. Yeah, Zelda, what, is like 195 with the BP? Something like that. Just about to tip over 200K on the Zelda. It should have a lot more in it, too. That Zelda should fly. The Mario Bros. Going for 1,375. Let's see what we can do here. We just add the word Atari. The issue is, yeah, like you try to search for this Mario Bros. And you get hit with all the other crap. So 8.0A for 3,000 there. 8.0A for 2,400.
Come on in, Heritage Live. You want to cut that up? Any thoughts? Any collectors want in on this?
8.5A plus for 3,600.
How about 19?
And I don't think we've seen Mario Bros. Ever do that much. 9.2A plus, there it is, sorry. Highest graded copy that exists. 19,800 back in 2021. So Mario Bros. Climbing over 10,000. 13,750 is like pretty freaking good, I would say. Second highest graded copy, and yeah. Over $10,000, not that far off from the highest graded copy back in 2021. X-Man, 9.8A++, one of those adult-only Atari 2600 games. Love to see Atari selling well. Yeah, that Mario Bros. Game, man, will just be, like that will forever be something, you know? The 1983 first print genuinely is very difficult.
7101 is the bidder.
X-Man selling for $3,000 there.
Crazy Kong bootleg.
This is nuts.
Arcade board. Anyone in at $600? Come on in at $600.
The original PCB board from the Crazy Kong arcade game paired with the official Nintendo lawsuit documents. The papers, which are original and not copies, are from the vital 1983 court case where Nintendo pursued legal action against unlicensed Donkey Kong clones like Crazy Kong. Just an insane piece of history here. You get the court documents as well as the PCB. It's a crazy item. Crazy, one-of-a-kind type Nintendo history here. Rates are coming down next month. Time to invest in games again. Here we go. Yo, Divine Pops, I appreciate it. Yeah, everything on the trip went really, really well. That's the best part. Like, the first day, the very first day of the trip, we were stuck in Calgary. So, like, our flight got delayed. We missed a whole day in London. But other than that, everything went perfect. So, I don't know. Depends how much you consider missing a full day of the trip. Like, is that a huge inconvenience, minor? Hopefully we can get like $1,000 compensation from WestJet. But outside of that, everything about the trip went good. Court documents, anything can be a collectible. You love it? I mean, that's the joy of paper collecting, right? Paper collecting can be like you get anything. The games found in Dallas are fucking nuts. Yeah, the 9.8A++ Japan Mega Man X. I'm excited to see where that goes. That's amazing they got the actual court documents, not just public files printed off the web. Exactly. Having them be the actual court documents is just nutty. Like, it doesn't even make sense. Like, you know, I'd love to know who this is sourced from, even.
So far, still, let's do 32. How about 3?
Like, where would the court documents have been being held?
1983 original court documents, no copies. Great provenance. Anybody in it? 32.
The 23rd of February, 1983.
Back in Heritage. 32 with the book. Give me a little bit more. Great time to use your cut bid. Put you on top. Looking for 34.
Just absolutely crazy stuff. 32. Crazy stuff that genuinely belongs in a museum.
33, you got it. Anybody else?
The Nintendo Museum just opened, didn't it?
At 3,300. We'll say fair warning at 3,400. All right, 3,300 to bidder. 7102.
Calgary. I don't know. I've said Calgary my whole life. Calgary. I've said Calgary my whole life. The court documents ended at 4,125. It's an esoteric item, so like I get it not being worth, you know, $10, $20, $30,000. But yeah, $4,000 for that's really, really cool. Athena, 9.68 plus hang tab, first game from the Dallas-Fort Worth collection. That's that collection of the two brothers who died. I did the video showcasing it there. These items are finally up for auction now here at Heritage. So this is the first one, the Athena, 9.68 plus, pushing its way up over $5,000.
45 now, go to 46.
Looks like a 9.68 plus Athena actually did sell for $4,920. November 4th, 2023.
46 goes.
So looking for over 55 here. 5,625. Yeah, is that my Athena there? That's showing? Sup, yo? I can't remember now.
Starting at
Oh my gosh. Athena's way too big of a keyword. Athena.
2,000 take us to 22.
9.6A plus first. Is this mine?
There's 26. Can we get a push to 20?
Oh, there it is. So mine sold for $5,000. 4,920.
If you can remember well, this
9.6A plus. The 5,625 here for the Dallas-Fort Worth one. I almost freaking... That was close, man. Slightly better than the copy I sold. This one is a much better copy overall, given that it doesn't have that blurb on it. Like this copy has this little splash here on the front. As far as I know, that means it's a second print. This copy didn't have that splash. Better copy. Almost same price, kind of crazy. Batman, 9.88 plus here.
Doesn't get much higher than that. It does, but 9.8 is hard to get.
Nintendo Museum and Atari Tweeting Collections, both underwhelming compared to the stuff in here. Yes. The Nintendo Museum, man, looks like the most casual exhibit possible. Am I going for anything? No, Silas. I am broke, dude. I am broke.
Okay.
Like that trip frickin'... Yo, Jeff, welcome in, dude. That trip bled me, man. Trying to go to Europe and Switzerland and London on the Canadian dollar is brutal. Bubble Bobble, 9.88 plus. The Canadian dollar loses against everything.
On in at 4,000.
So against the British pound, it was a 2.0 conversion, and then euro and Swiss franc was a 1.5. So like, you know, just trying to eat a frickin' pizza, you're bleeding out there. The Bubble Bobble, 9.8 A plus, early production copy. I think can't remember the last time we even saw a Bubble Bobble. 9.8 A plus. There's a copy there in February I'm seeing for 8,400, 9.6 A plus, which would mean this still has a lot of ways to go here. Looking for 5,750 now. Did Batman sell cheap? 4,250? I'm not 100% sure. 9.8 A plus last one for $6,300 July 2023 according to this. So if you comp against July 2023, yes. Just on the quick search here, I'm not seeing another one. But compared to July 2023, down a bit. The Bubble Bobble climbing its way up to over $6,000 here. It's cool to know some people from the Discord tried to consign stuff to the Nintendo Museum, but they were too cheap and just displayed beat up used games instead. Yeah. Yeah, the Nintendo Museum doesn't seem exciting, to be completely honest.
We're not talking about cut bids, full increments. Let's do 6,000.
Did I take a splash in the Pear Shit River? I wish. I wish. We avoided the Olympics fully. Bubble Bobble climbing its way up to over almost $7,500.
Let's do 6,000. They're on the cut.
And of course, tonight's auction is sponsored by Heritage Auctions. So huge thanks to them sponsoring. Huge thanks, guys, being here tonight. Signature auction is always the most exciting thing that happens. What, 4 times a year, every 3 months? So the next one coming up is going to take place in November? Am I correct on that? Let me just bring up my thing. Next signature auction, November 14th to 16th. So, of course, the best, the brightest, rarest, most expensive video games. If you have some in your collection, you want to get appraised, you want to get sent out to the next signature auction. Consignment deadline's coming up in September, so it always comes up sooner than you think. It's about 1 month right now until the next consignment deadline for the next signature auction. Reach out sooner rather than later. Videogames@ha.com. There's also a link in the description. Free appraisals. They can help you get your stuff graded. The next signature auction taking place in November. The Bubble Bobble, 9.8 A plus $7,500. Yeah, not too shabby there. Not too shabby. Castlevania VGA 85 Oval Seal later production copy here.
Got it with the book. We've had that bid.
Any recent Grail grabs? Something big I did get recently, actually. It's funny, when I went on the vacation, I was supposed to, like, detox. I was supposed to actually, like, step away from video games and stuff, but we were on trains so much that I had a lot of downtime, so I bought more stuff in the past month than I bought in, like, a long time. And one of the things I got was actually a copy of Kingdom Hearts off of eBay. Black label copy of Kingdom Hearts for $200. And it turned into a 9.88 plus. So that's pretty fucking cool. That's a nice little grab. I don't know if I'd call it a grail, but pretty cool. The Castlevania 85 Oval, just shy of $9,000. $8,750 for the 85. Yeah, getting any Castlevania at this point is, yeah, just any copy of Castlevania is pretty freaking good. 9. Oh, that's going way back. Yeah, I don't have good comps here, but 8,750 on the 85. Castlevania is just sick. Seems like a deal on Castlevania. I need to see more comps on it. The quick comps there weren't giving me good data. Contra 9.4 A plus, also from the Dallas Fort Worth collection here. This needs some love, doesn't it? Isn't that cheap on Contra? Am I crazy? 8,750 for 9.4 A plus?
All right, up next we have lot 9.
Yeah, Treehouse, dude, I did it. I finally got a Kingdom Hearts. Yes, Black Label Kingdom Hearts, $200 off eBay. It frickin' smashed that one, dude. Contra 9.4 A plus, under 10 grand. Toss some opinions in there. That one feels cheap to me. I don't know about the Castlevania, but the Contra I thought had some more juice. Contra Force, 9.8 A plus. Newly slabbed copy, higher than any of the others on the Pop Report. Jesus. This is the highest graded, nicest copy of Contra Force that exists by far right now. As far on the wall of Pop Report anyway. Should be the nicest copy ever offered of the game. It's pushing over $10,000. Very easy. Looking for $15,000. Crispy.
Let's go, gang.
32 freaking months, dude. Let's go, man.
And a full letter grade nicer than the only other sealed copy we've even offered.
Looking for 15,000 now on the Contra Force. I gotta open up the comps here.
For a $12,000 bid.
Yeah, Contra Force is a trash game to play, cool to collect. That's what I've always heard.
Anything beyond 11,000.
I've always heard it's a trash game, but a cool collector piece.
Let's do this at 11,000.
Stalled out just prior to 15K there. 13,750 on the Contra Force. That's cool. That's just freaking cool. Deadly Towers, hang tab copy? No.
Bid of 1900. Looking for 19.
Not a hang tab.
22. Heritage Live 22, 26.
No Rev A second print copy. Yeah, okay. Heritage is saying it too.
John has the 28.
Pushing its way up over $3,000 here. 9.6 A plus.
3,200. Come on in at 3,400.
Right, I wanted to see Contra there.
Deadly Towers. 35. John says looking for 3,000.
Contra NES.
Come on in at 3,600.
9.6 A plus plus $20,000 back in May. VGA 85 in May also went for $7,500, which, you know, frankly, I would way rather have this. 9.4 A plus versus the 85. I would personally rather have this for $8,750, I think. Can we get an 9.4 A plus comp? Probably not, hey. Contra doesn't come up all that much. 9.6 A, July 2023, over 10 grand. There, 9.4 A plus. July 2023, over a year ago, $8,400. So, I mean, $8,750. Pedigree didn't really change anything. Sold for more than it did a year ago. Really not that bad for Contra. More than it sold for a year ago, so, like, can't really say much, you know? Deadly Towers, 4,750. That is wild to me on Deadly Towers. Wild to me. Not the most popular game in the world there. No Rev A second print copy, almost $5 grand. Whew. Double Dragon, 9.8 A plus oval copy here. Are you guys going for anything? Do any of you guys have stuff in here? What's your guys' vibe check here on the signature as we go? Curious if you guys have some stuff in there.
Okay, up next.
Price charts has Nintendo World Championships gray at 10,000. Nice. As their price estimate. Nice. Of course, tonight we do have a Nintendo World Championships as well. There's a gray cartridge coming up later. This auction truly, like, has it all. Double Dragon, 8,125 on the 9.8 A plus. Gyromite, 9.8 A matte sticker first production copy.
85. Come on in at 8,500.
Wow.
Cut it up at 8,250.
Only 9.8 that exists, I think. Number grade higher than any of the 12 copies. I'm pretty sure this is the highest one here. Matte sticker 9.8A. highest graded copy of any variant. Yeah, like this is the peak of Gyromite right here, basically. 9.8A.
Fair warning on this slide. All right.
You're saying every CGC game you've had in your hands has a lot of damage under? That's interesting. You're going for the Rygar hang tab? You'll be bidding Craig.
Lot 13.
It's the first sticker game with a 9.8. I haven't graded enough with CGC to have a strong opinion either way, so for me it's all anecdotal. The Gyromite hits 10,000 even after BP there. Man, I know it's Gyromite, but it almost feels like a deal just to get black box matte sticker first production 9.8. Like, man, at 2021, this thing would have been 100K. Just insane. Ikari Warriors, 9.2A plus hang tab. First production copy, Jesus, yeah. Nice Ikari Warriors here. Nice Ikari Warriors.
Time we have offered this sealed variant. It is here for the taking at 60.
Oh, geez, Heritage has never even sold a hang tab copy of this before. Shoot. All right, pushing its way up to 8,750 here. Looking for 8,750. Looking for over 9,000. Every company has tough and soft times in grading. Yeah, that's kind of where I am. Like, it's just game by game dependent. Like, you can say WATA has soft grades, CGC has soft grades, VGA has soft grades. It just kind of depends.
Let's do 8,000. 75, how about a push to 8,000?
Ikari also climbing its way to over $10,000 here. Zelda coming up right after it, sitting at 193,000. Ikari going over 10. Looking for almost 12,000. Going over $12,000 on Ikari Warriors. 9.2A plus Dallas Fort Worth Collection pedigree. First production copy. Ikari should be 30K. This game's a real grail here. Super strong start to the auction. I mean, a lot of these third-party games here I also think are doing solid. Like, you know, I pointed out the Deadly Towers at almost $5,000. Like, Ikari Warriors still going for 12,000 also feels very solid.
The highest, greatest production Legend of Zelda ever offered at a public auction. Lot 14 starting at? We're at 150.
Here comes the Zelda. So do keep in mind that Zelda, the 8.0A CGC, sold for $288,000 back in February. Now that was a high as hell price back in February, but like, this is a 9.2A now. Nicest copy of Zelda ever offered at auction anywhere. First production copy. Like, this is one of the nicest ones that exist.
There's 200,000. Looking to creep a little more. This is no
looking for 275,000 right now.
Looking for 200,000. 20.
Looking for 275,000.
We love the cuts. 210 has it on the cut bid.
Grope, you had a nice vacay. Are all of the Dallas pedigree consigned by one person? I think so, Elysium. I think so, but they're spread across multiple auctions. But I think it's all still coming from the original estate.
Welcome to the world of video games.
The Zelda quickly climbing. There we go. It took a second, but it quickly climbed. Looking for 375,000 now. Looking for 400,000 now. If the Zelda goes for under 500K, it's going to be a big disappointment. We'll see here, man. We're looking for 400K now.
$120,000 for The Legend of Zelda. KB sticker right there.
Gonna have to throw away the mouse. Don't want to accidentally bid on the Zelda.
$120,000. Heritage.
Looking for 400K.
Think about that. You had it at 290. You don't anymore. Would you like to?
I appreciate you, Joe Nev. I had to be back for the signature auction, man. Even when my girlfriend was planning our vacation, I said, like, I have to be back for the frickin' signature auction. Could not miss this.
Let's do it at $300,000.
Just shy of $400,000. $375,000. 9.2A. 9.2A. $375,000. Now I think it could have got some more juice. Like, I think it could have went 450. 500 was more where I was at on it. You know, just fully, like, I thought 450-ish, 500 myself. 375 isn't bad. What I will say is that we had that 8.0 that sold for, what, $288,000? I think more so that 288K sale was insane. Not insane, but you know what I mean? That other copy probably shouldn't have been pushed to 288K. If we want to put relativity here, because this is like so much better of a purchase. Now, in hindsight, 375,000, nothing to sneeze at there. 9.4A plus Rev A copy. Mid-production copy now of Zelda. 9.4A plus, pushing its way to almost $40,000. Only 2 copies of this are graded higher. Mid-production copies, you still have the circle seal on it, so it's still super desirable print of Zelda. Like, these are still way more valuable than oval seals. It kind of goes like oval seal, round seal, no Rev A. Oh, then first print. So you have your early, mid, late, perfectly laid out with Zeldas. Mid-production copies are still super, super hard to get in nice shape. If only the other didn't come up, as if the, are you saying if the 8.0 didn't come up, Trevor?
Zelda collectors out there need the 9.4 in Wada. It's here for the taking. $36,000. Fair warning.
This is just one game. Maybe Granny slipped $1 million total. Yeah, the estate, man. Whoever sold that estate, frickin'. Ay. The Zelda, 42,500, 9.4A plus. Yeah, Granny slipped a couple mil. 42,500 on the Rev A copy. 9.6A plus oval seal Rev A copy now. So now later production copy. Like I said, you have your oval seal Zeldas. These are the late production ones. You have your Rev A circle seal, your mid production. Then you have your first prints and your no Rev A's. Early, middle, late. Perfectly laid out with Zelda. Makes it easy.
There's the famous cut. Let's do 9,000 is on top. Excuse me, I'm just going to adjust my map.
The estate sale company should be held accountable.
10 looking for an $11,000
yeah, freaking gross negligence. 9.6A plus here. The oval pushing its way up actually. Pushing to 16,000.
12 go to 13.
I don't know my Zelda NES comps that well anymore.
1989 later production looking for 13. I'll say fair warning.
Yeah, it's so much slower now to keep checking this.
There's that last minute bid. We discussed
didn't Golden just sell one that was pretty fucked up? Oh shit, 9.6A plus, $45,000. We just had the 9.4A plus, sell for 42.5. This 42.5 strong as hell. The 9.6A plus sold for 45,000 just back in May. And I'm pretty sure 9.6A plus is the highest it goes for Rev A copies. So this 9.4 just about tied to 9.6 from back in May. It's a big sale there. The 9.6A plus oval here looking for 17.
13,000 is.
You made it. Wish you luck on your SMW. Let's go, Chuck. I am wishing you luck, man. What's the grade on the SMW?
9.0 CIB.
Got to go all the way to SNES here. 8.0A sitting at 10 grand. Yeah, best of luck to you, Chuck. 16,250 on the 9.6A plus CGC Zelda Oval.
In incredible condition, looking for 2,600.
Whoa, why do you just get so loud?
Where are my Mega Man?
That's weird. Mega Man 9.0. First print copy. 9.0 box, 9.4 manual, 9.0 cart. Super nice first print copy here, CIB. This signature's been absolutely bonkers. Yeah, dude, a lot of stuff's doing really well so far.
And we'll do this at 2,400.
Everything's doing pretty freaking solid so far, man. Like, even the Contra I thought was bad, and it was, like, up.
Of Mega Man 2.
It was freaking higher than the last sale a year ago. I don't think anything has really slipped so far. Maybe Batman was a bit of a deal compared to last year, but otherwise, everything's seeming pretty freaking good. And here's Mega Man 2, looking to set a brand new record on Mega Man. We had the 9.6A++, if you guys remember, the May signature. Mega Man 2 set a brand new record. 9.6A++ sold for $25,000, the highest graded copy we've ever seen come to auction. We now have the only 9.8A+ that exists, I believe.
How about a
Pushing its way now to
$24,000
$30,000, another brand new
Mega
price
Man
on
2.
frickin' Mega Man
You've been
2.
tracking this item and you've been
Looking for
thinking about it.
30,000 right
Here,
now.
the lock
Crazy.
drive, it's
Mega
open.
Man 2 finally, it took until 2024, man, but Mega Man 2 finally cemented itself in the upper echelon of all NES games.
There's 23 on the cut, looking for 24,000.
We just got a
Mega Man
cut bid,
2 on the
still
cut at
looking for
$23,000.
$30,000 on it.
Any other bidders want to go to 24,000? Let me know. Fair warning,
Mega
out there,
Man
$24,000.
2.
And Mega Man 2 will go for 23,000.
28,750.
All right.
Just regrade that 9.6 into a 9.8. Yep. That's the real play, right, Thane? That's the real play.
Looking for 65,000.
So yeah, the frickin' 9.8 sold for just a little bit higher than the 9.6 A++.
Give me a little something here.
Metroid 9.6 A+.
Metroid, and it's available to you right now.
The highest graded first print hang tab copy of Metroid they've ever offered at Heritage, I believe. Pushing its way up over $100,000, which is fucking insane, right? Like, we're still watching Metroid 9.6 A+ in 2024 hang tab copy looking for $106,000.
Anyone in at 85,000.
The crazy thing is, like, we did have Metroid sell for an absolutely staggering amount during the bubble. I need to just type it in here. I didn't write down the comp. I think it was 180,000 maybe?
$5,000. There we are, looking for 100,000 here for
It was something that probably can't be matched. 9.4 A+, $168,000, April 2022. So, I mean, maybe it can be. 168,000 is the comp. Looking for 137 right now.
We all in, all done here? Metroid fans? Female protagonist fans? Anyone in at 110,000? We'll
137 with BP?
All right, 100.
Okay, it didn't. I didn't think so. $125,000, 9.6 A+ CGC.
Got yourself.
Like, yeah, so 9.4 A+, you know, April 2022. I didn't think we'd get there, but like,
9.4,
you know, 8.5 A+ for 132,000. Frickin' October 2021, but here we are in 2024. Market collapsed, market's dead, games are dead, scams, whatever it is. Metroid still over $100,000, 9.6 A+. Hang tab copy. It's fucking awesome. Absolutely awesome. Metroid deserves it fully. Mighty Bomb Jack. Digging into the Tecmo third-party hang tabs here. I think Rygar is also in this auction. And Solomon's Key. Yes, so all hang tab copies? Yes, they are, yeah. So really good Tecmo third-party games here. Mighty Bomb Jack starting it off with a 9.4 A++. Pushing over $10,000 again. Looking for almost $12,000. I do enjoy seeing the price sticker almost completely obscure Samus. I mean, you guys know at this point, I personally would remove all price stickers. I would remove that sticker on this Metroid. There's one that was actually much worse though, Thane. I must not be in this auction. There's a King's Quest that's part of the DFW pedigree that has like a massive price sticker on it. And I get, you know, you want to maintain the originality of the pedigree, but like, not for me. Not for me. Get those stickers off there. Mighty Bomb Jack going for 11,250. Yeah, third-party hang tabs, man. They're all climbing above 10K, which is pretty decent to me. Mike Tyson's Punch-Out, 9.8 A++ oval. Jesus Christ, man. Late production copy, but still, 9.8 A+ is pretty crazy. Price stickers are history, especially KB. I know. Some of you guys think it. I know there's a sticker debate out there.
Do we have a push to 24? Come on in at 24,000.
What are my thoughts about the potential of sealed cardboard PAL games in the future of signatures?
We'll let it go. It's
PAL video game collecting in general has to become a lot more popular, a lot more widespread, or at least the rare
Alright,
PAL
we have
games
another
need to get
copy
some more
of
notoriety
Tyson's
before they
Punch-Out!
come to a
9.4
signature
A+
auction.
sealed
I
later
think at this
production.
time, like, if you
Looking
know, a
for
big rare
2,000,
PAL game,
3,200,
maybe you could get
come on in
Majora's
at
Mask
32.
Adventure
We've got
set, there's the
3.
Minish
There's
Cap
32,
Adventure set
34,
limited
and
edition.
36.
Very,
There
very
it is.
few
Now,
games right now I
how
think
about
would be
3,800?
suited to a signature
What a
auction.
classic video game with
Maybe in the
celebrity
future,
and
but someone
celebrity
needs
endorsement. Let's
to
do
really push it more
4,004.
on YouTube or push it
42
more
to
somewhere.
44. Heritage Live, we're here.
Like
Come
they
on in,
just
there's
need
that
more
cut. Let's do
popularity,
44.
more
Anyone in at
mass appeal,
4,600?
basically.
46 is good. Now 48.
Tyson for 27,500.
Punch-Out! Looking for 5,000.
Yeah, what did the
Eager
golden
building
copy
up.
sell for? Didn't they
There
have
we
one
are,
really
55,
recently?
6,000.
I believe.
$6,000.
9.88 plus.
55 is the current bid.
I think one sold
Now
on
6,000. All right, looking for
golden not long ago.
Getting here, looking for
Punch Out
7,000.
again, 9.48 plus, and yeah, Punch Out has definitely come down to earth.
65, go to 7.
Butt Troll,
Now's a good time to think about this.
welcome.
If you have anybody in your family, friends,
Tyson has definitely
any
come
kind of
down to
video games,
a much
just
normal
tell them
price,
come on up here if they want to know what it's worth, or we have
or a much normal, a much more affordable, or whatever you want to say.
one of our sales.
Yeah, that
Everybody
PAL
has
Mega Man was
75,
in a weekly,
70
right?
to 75.
I believe. I
7
think
to
Thane bought it
75.
actually, Josh.
All
That
in
Mega
at
Man 1
75.
9
We'll say
point
fair
whatever
warning.
was in a weekly auction.
7,000.
The 9.48 plus
7.14.
going for
All right, up
8,750.
next, we
The
have a
9.88
crucial
plus what?
artifact in Nintendo
Four
esports
times
history.
multiplier basically. 9.4
World
to mine 9.8,
Championships,
4x
1990
multiplier.
Gray Wada
I think it should be bigger, honestly, but
$43,000.
is what it is.
One of the
Nintendo
Holy
World
Grails, John
Championships, the
Wyman's
NWC,
personal copy here, fresh.
looking for
Let's do
$55,000, 6.5 here.
looking for
A golden.
44,000.
What was a crazy sale? Just sold the Zach Gee
43,
King of
44,
Collectibles copy,
44,000
6.5
strikes,
CGC,
anyone
or
in
6.0, sorry, CGC. On golden, just closed at 78K, which I thought was frickin' strong.
Looking for $46,000.
And now we're frickin' pushing to
Nintendo World Great Championships cartridge.
57.5 on this one.
At 6.5, looking for a bid.
Only looking for 57.5. This is after the NWC gold sold too.
Those bidders coming in at 46,000. We're here at 45.
Looking like Zach is gonna get a frickin' hell of a price for his if this one doesn't climb above 60 even.
$50,000 on the Nintendo World Championship.
Heritage doesn't offer those other companies, I don't think, Elijah. No, I think just WADA, VGA, CGC. I think for video games.
Let's do 50,000 now to 55,000.
Trevor, the gold one sold for $207,000 all in. $207,000 all in. Yes, Zach from the TV show. Zach sold for $78,000. CGC 6.0 on golden. Maybe 2 months ago? Month ago?
Let's do 50.
Correct on the grading companies. Okay, so yeah, just WADA, CGC, and
1.15.
VGA offered right now.
Okay, up next.
So that's what I mean
have
with more widespread for PAL stuff in
unique
general. Like if
items.
Pixel wants to be offered, or I don't even know who exists anymore over there.
Nintendo
UKG,
Championship in
Pixel,
Detroit.
like
The champion John Wyman. This is
it's
his
tough.
trophy, starting at
62,500 for the
$2,400
6.5.
for the trophy. Gaming history right here.
62,500. That's more in range where I think it should be.
John Wyman, Detroit champion.
You were the underbidder on the gray. Can't spend much more after the gold.
24 to 26, 25 on the cut, looking for 2,000.
Were you in on the gold?
2,000.
Fire and Ice. Are you right? Didn't Ryan Main buy it? I thought you were someone else. Fire and Main Rice. What am I hearing right now?
There's 28 looking for 3,000. Who's in at 3? 28 go to 3, 3 to 32,000. 32,000.
You won the gold. Jesus.
32,000.
Damn, man. Yeah, fuck.
For 3,400 for the
Oh, you
trophy.
are Ryan.
32 looking for 34, now to 3,600.
Oh, well, there you go. Ryan's store is Fire and Ice. So there you go. What's Peter Tregg's name? What's his store name? Isn't he also like Fire and something games?
35 on the cut, looking for 36.
What's
still.
Peter Treg?
And there it is.
I swear he has like Fire and something. Overheat.
38 to 4,000.
I'm thinking of
Anyone
Overheat.
at
Jesus Christ.
$4,000.
All you guys have these hot names. Hot names all over the place here. Yeah, congrats, Ryan. Sorry, man.
4,200.
Yeah, 62.5 on this. 62.5 is more in the range where I think it should be. The golden auction, you know, because it belonged to Zach, it was coming from the TV show hype. Like,
Up next, we have
I think that one
Nintendo
did
World
get a nice
Championships
little
white
pump
sign
there,
for
but
John Wyman's
62.5, pretty in range where
Looking for a
NWC
bid of
should end at this
120.
point.
How about
For a
120
6.5 copy.
bucks?
We're just
Piece
seeing
of
them
game
come to
history.
auction
Anyone in
too
at
frickin'
120,
much.
115 to 120 to
They're just
130.
coming up
How
too
about
much. We need a drought.
130 to 140?
We need a drought of NWC. The trophy,
John
the
Wyman
Detroit
champion.
Champion Trophy, $5,000
there.
into
Anyone
the
in at
John
160?
Wyman
How
tombstone.
about 180?
This is like the thing that would have been at the competition to have his name and all of his information.
180.
I think the gray is a fine purchase at 62.5 as well, because I think the price is suppressed on them right now.
240.
So I think at 62.5, it's like where it should sell, but as soon as we get an actual drought of NWC, as soon as we don't have one come up for a year, over a year, I think we'll start seeing the price move up quite a bit on them.
Now to 280.
It's just tough when we see like, what, 2 or 3 NWC grays a year now?
John Wyman's personal
Going back to 2023?
stuff that he got at the championship.
It doesn't make sense. Suddenly they're all trading hands. We barely saw any of them trade hands during the frickin' like 2021, 2022.
It's about a quarter of an inch thick. Possibly acrylic board, we think, looking for 360. 340 to 360, come on in. Nintendo enthusiast at 380 to 400. Championship enthusiast, it's here. Let's do 400. 380 to 420 to 440. There's 440, 460.
They're selling a dude's gravestone, yeah.
460 to 4.
Rest in peace to John Wyman. Pushing up to almost 600 bucks here. I don't remember what, I'm pretty sure Nicholas Membersweiler, when he sold his through Comic Connect, I think. I'm pretty sure they also sold his tombstone there. Was there one of these sold at Heritage before? I can't remember what these actually go for. Because obviously everyone who competed there, so long as they kept this, it would exist still. Everyone who's at the finals anyway, sorry. $812. It is always a little bit weird that you're buying,
double-sided white sign for the Detroit
like you're buying someone else's name and plaque. You know what I mean?
for 130.
Like you are specifically buying the name and plaque of a child, because it's like the 12 to 17 champion, you know? Like it's you're buying it. It's a little bit weird. You know what I mean? It's a little bit weird. Still, $812 if you collect NWC stuff. Like you do have to own one of these, but it's a little bit esoteric. It's a little bit out there. John Wyman, you also can get his double-sided white sign here. Detroit champion, age 12 to 17 here, pushing its way up to almost 400 bucks.
White sign, championship for John Wyman, looking for 340, 360 now to 380, 360 to 380.
Greg, should you start getting back in the market? You had to leave for a while for a good reason. Of course you should get back. Of course you should come back, Tim. The tides are high, man. There's never been a better time.
With the book, 550 on top, HA Live. Anybody in at 600?
This double-sided sign measures 28 by 4.5. Is actually going pretty damn strong. The tombstone went for $812.50. The sign is now tying that, looking for $875. I didn't know what to expect out of the sign, but like going pretty decent.
Looking for 800.
You have the Top Pop, Made in Japan, Pikmin, and Pokemon Platinum. Oof. Did you send them to eBay or sell them on Heritage? I mean, if you have like 9.8 A+ copies, Lamb Chopper, they'd probably do pretty damn well at Heritage, if that's what you mean by Top Pop. Because I think on eBay, isn't there a 9.8 B+ maybe, Japan Pikmin? 9.8 A+ would probably both do really well in a 6th gen auction, I would assume.
210 looking for 260 to 280. 280 to 320. Come on in at 320, 320.
Decide what works for you, you know, look at the fee structure, payout, all that stuff, and make your decision, but I think they would do well. If it's a 9.8 A++, it would do really well, but those grades, like 9.8 A+, really popular GameCube stuff, really popular DS stuff, like Pokemon, does really well.
650.
The double-sided sign actually outsold the tombstone. $1,000 for the John Wyman double sign. Big John Wyman fans in the chat. Nintendo World Championship, the duffel bag is really cool. Awarded to John Wyman again. These duffel bags, though, as far as I know, just don't come up. Like, they're just really freaking rare, and obviously it's kind of nice that it doesn't have John's name posted all over it. Sorry, John, but it's a good thing that this bag does not have his name all over it. Makes it a lot more wide appeal of a piece. Yeah, Simon, 35 months. Shout out to John Wyman. John Wyman is my hero. You'd fill this bags with NES game. Slightly morbid discount on the tombstone.
Looking for 2,800 for the Black Nintendo Championship duffel bag. How about 2,800? John has 3,000.
There's never a good acceptable reason to walk away, exactly.
For a $3,200
Your life belongs to the video game. Should you build a Stonks version 2? Wow. Now there's the actual tease. There's the actual tease. Please, someone, I don't care if it's you, Tim, or someone else, someone build a new pricing algorithm. We need it back. God damn, does it suck looking up prices without Gamer Stonks.
Let's do it at 3,400. Internet bidder.
Duffel bag closing for 4,250. Imagine the epic John Wyman display you could get in your game room. Hey, you'd have all this John Wyman shit, and then it would say, like, age 12 to 17. And you're just, like, sitting there with a big thumbs up. I love John Wyman. It's like, oh, woo! All right, man. You say so. You say so, dude. Pinball, 7.5A plus hang tab copy.
Who's in at 1,800? 1,900 looking for a bid of 2,200. How about 2,200?
Rygar and Solomon's Key coming up. Yes, the 9.6A plus and the 9.8A plus Solomon's is just insane, man. Sitting at almost 10,000 already. Then we're following that with the Mario Bros. Matte Sticker 9.0. Like, next three games here are just stupid. And a 7.0 B plus hang tab. Big run of games coming up right here. Big run of games coming up.
36 to 38 to 4,000 to
the bag is going for as much as the trophy? Yeah, that is kind of crazy. Like, I would rather have the Detroit Champion trophy rather than the duffel bag. Does this trophy have John's name on it?
$5,000 bid would be next for the pinball.
No, the trophy is unbranded, actually. I would rather have the trophy by quite a bit, but like I said, I'm pretty sure these duffel bags never come up. So, really rare duffel bag there as well for 4,250. Pinball, the 7.5A plus, only 2 copies of the mid-production listed on the variant pop report. Cardboard pinball, extremely freaking rare. The thing is with pinball, we see it quite a bit.
Okay, up next we have
John Wyman.
Thank you, Simon. The thing with pinball is we see it kind of often because there were cases of it. There were cases of the Rev A print, but getting actual hang tab copies of pinball is very freaking hard. So 6,375. Rygar, the 9.6A plus. Hang tab copy here. Third hang tab they've ever offered, tied for the highest grade of the 3. A 9.6A plus went for 18,000 back in November. Whew. We're looking for 15,000 right now, 9.6A plus. Not even that far off from it. Or November 2022, sorry. 2 years ago, 18,000. Looking for 16 right now. This is like rivaling its 2022 comp right here. Doing very well on the Rygar. You bring out these amazing frickin' games and there should be 87 of those trophies. I don't know.
Any bids coming in?
That I don't know, Adam Knife.
Fair warning here. All right, 12,000. 7118.
Like, assumedly, every city that ran the contest should have had a person who gets the trophy. And then all 3 age groups should have had their own trophy as well. So there should be a decent amount out there. 15,000 for the Rygar. Like I said, almost matching its comp from 2 years ago. That's really good. The Solomon's Key. First time even offering a hang tab copy of the game. 9.8A plus here. Looking for almost 27,000. Looking for 27 right now. It's crazy. Some of this third-party hang tab stuff is just popping off, man. John Wyman checking in. Yeah. John Wyman checking in. What's he walk away with here? Assuming, like, is the competition cartridge also his? 6,000, 10,000, like $11,000 after BP on his stuff there? Maybe 62 if the NWC is also his? Not too shabby for old Johnny. $25,000 on Solomon Key as well.
$16,000. This is incredible. Highest graded CIB
25,000 on the Solomon's Key. 9.88 plus. Here's the Mario Bros. 9.0 matte sticker, first production. It's an 8.0 box with a 9.6 cart, 9.4 manual.
Coming in at $19,000.
Looking for over $20,000.
Box grade we have ever offered for $19,000. 18 take us to $19,000. A sealed copy of this variant has never.
I don't know where this stacks up with where this stacks up with the nicest or highest graded copies of matte sticker that have ever been sold.
Need you in at 22. There's 21 on the cut, looking for 22,000. The cut has it now. 22 on top.
Where is true first print manual in this copy too? Very nice. Yeah, 9.4. That's crazy.
22 is our current bid.
What's the highest one that's ever been sold for this?
At 24,000.
Looking for 30,000 on it. Looking for 32,500 now on the Mario Bros. Looking for 35,000. It's just a bit hard for me to find comps, which is why I'm asking you guys quick. Like, I need to do a specific search in order to find this. So if anyone knows the highest graded that's been offered and what it sold for.
Fair warning out there. Let's do 26,000.
Oof. 32.5 after the BP.
All right.
Oh man, CIB, hey, complete in box Mario Bros. I remember back when the WADA thing was first happening, like 2019 or maybe early 2020. There was a collector named Braveheart who had multiple matte stickers, I think, and at the time I think he sold one of his like very, very nice ones for maybe 10,000, and everyone was like, whoa! And now here we are, and you know, Mario Bros has continued to go up. Continued to go up here. You sold an 8.0 for around 35,000 in 2022. Oh my god, dude. At auction too. At auction, 8.0 was the highest sale at 66,000. Holy fuck.
A bid of 22,000.
Oh, I forgot about that 66K 8.0 sale. That's nutty, man. Because I was sitting here thinking 32.5 is pretty damn good. Like, the thing with this copy, Hamster, like you're saying that the sticker's holding it back, I think the biggest thing is the box is an 8.0. John Wyman! John Wyman's in the chat!
Getting some water for you. All right, 22,000.
John Wyman! Let's go, dude!
3.0 Watt of Super Mario Brothers.
Fucking let's go, John!
The other bidders at 24,000.
How old are you, man? That's my question that's in my head. I saw you competed at the thing when like, the age 12 to 17.
7119.
That's crazy, man.
Okay, up next, lot 33, Super Mario Brothers.
John Wyman in the chat.
Looking for a bid of 16,000.
Crazy. The legend himself.
One of the most important video games created. It's here for
John Trollman, exactly, right? The Mario Bros 7.0 B plus for 27,500.
You need to collect that or it's not
time to book a vacation? Yeah, dude, your stuff did pretty darn well overall.
For 19.
Pretty darn well.
Mario Brothers. Super Mario Brothers at 19,000. We have now looking for a $20,000 bid. How about 20,000 here for the video game? Anybody in it?
John Wyman in the chat. 8.5A Mario Bros. Rev A round mid-production copy. The hang tab. 7.0 B plus $27,000 still. Getting a hang tab copy is just so fucking hard. I'm almost more surprised that the 8.5A Rev A copy here is climbing its way to almost 25,000. A sealed hang tab sells for less than a matte sticker without sombrero. Yeah, like... That's what I mean, man. That's why I'm looking at this $32,000 sale, Josh, and I'm like, holy shit. Like, that's pretty good. That's pretty damn good. Because I would rather have the sealed copies, I think, personally, I think.
44,000. How about a 44,000?
But what I was saying before John Wyman there, the 8.0 box is what I think really held this back here, Hamster. And maybe that's the same as it's saying it didn't have a sticker on it, but
Come on in at 44,000. There's
an 8.0 box is simply gonna hurt the price on this.
45,000 on the cut.
Super Mario Bros. 9.8A plus.
$46,000.
John Wyman's brother in the chat.
46,000 is the new bid. 46,000, looking for 48,000 for this near mint copy of Super Mario Brothers. Looking for 48 now to 50,000. What about a $50,000?
9.8A plus last production copy.
For anything beyond 48.
You're seeing the grade here.
50,000.
The grade is winning out big time versus variance. 9.8A plus last print CGC looking for $68,000 right now.
Looking for a bid beyond 50,000. 50 go to 55.
8.0 is huge? For sure it is. For sure it is. But like, you turn it into a 9.0, right, Supyo? And I think all of a sudden we see that $50,000, $60,000, $70,000 sale. I don't want to say it's like a cheater's 9.0, but I think when you do a breakdown, it's like it's a 9.0, but it's an 8.0 box.
Still open. How about 65,000 for Super Mario?
The Super Mario Bros. Though, the 9.8A plus here, still it's looking for 81,000 now.
65,000.
Looking for $87,000. Did anyone have this on their bingo card? 9.8A plus last print. What's the last time we even saw one of these sell? Like this is tickling $100,000 here.
Fair warning at 70,000. 70,000 has it.
Do we even have comps?
75,000 for the original Super Mario Brothers. Last production, excuse me, looking for 75,000.
9.8A last sold for 57.6. That's November 2022.
I'm going to say fair warning.
So January 2022, I guess, is the last time we even saw a 9.8A plus, 186,000. So 87.5 today for CGC. They just don't come up. They just don't come up. 9.8A plus oval seal.
Super Mario Brothers 2, what a 9.88.
87,500. Frick, man.
We're on the cut at
yeah,
55.
grade showing out on that. 9.8A plus plus. Holy fuck. Newly slabbed copy is rated higher than every other example across all variants. 9.8A plus plus. Early copy. Mario Bros. 2. I didn't even realize this was in the auction. This auction is so stacked. Like, this is actually kind of insane.
80 to 85,000. There it is.
Like, Jesus Christ, man.
About 90,000.
You're glad you have no attachment to NES? The prices are crazy. In every collectible category, the grade type wins over variants. It's a big shift in video games, Cristiano, where variants for so long, like variants were king. Variants mattered so much.
Again, that round seal ensuring that
Mario Bros. 2, the 9.8A plus here, pushing its way, yeah, over $100,000 again. Looking for $137.50. Like, man, oh man, this auction is just, this auction's wild.
110 to 120.
This auction is wild. Looking for $150,000.
It's here.
Mario Bros. 2.
110 to 120.
Should I buy this SMB too?
Beyond 110. Mario Brothers 2.
Yeah, sell off your Pokemon collection duels, and you can cycle it all into a Mario Bros. 2.
Let's do this at 110. 7121.
You have a pending deal of $20K on your deluxe set box? What? What do you mean, just the deluxe set box?
35 asking 3,000.
Surely there's more and more there, Jeff. Mario Bros. 2, the 9.8A plus $137,000. You're 38 now, John. Congrats to the person who took home your trophy. That's sick, man. Look, you're still a young guy, John. You're still a young man. That's crazy. Was the NWC also yours? Or was it just the duffel bag, the trophy, the tombstone, all that stuff? If the NWC was also yours, holy crap, man. It's a lot of money. I mean, even without the NWC, you did pretty darn well, but...
Any collectors come on in at 7,000. There's 7,000.
9.88 plus plus 137,000.
75 push to 8.
John was the 5-year-old kicking the shit out of the adults at the NWC.
There's our cut bid. And
Super
for
Mario
bid
Bros.
A,
2, 9.48 plus second or first sprint here.
$9,000 bid here. 85 come on in at 9.
Money successfully laundered. When knowledge of variance is mainstream, I do think variance will win out in the long run. Yeah, it just depends how mainstream or how like spread out all of the information about variance can become. You know, that's like the big deciding factor. How deep or how much can you get people to care? How many people enter into this hobby? How widespread will the information of variance become? That's the big that's what will decide everything, you know, because it's a lot easier to communicate to someone. That's a 9.8. That's fucking easy for anyone to look at. Beautiful copy, right? Even when you talk about the 7.0 B plus, you have to explain like, oh, it's a hang tab, no rev A, like earlier production copy. It can be done, obviously it can be done. It's not like, I don't think it's that difficult, but
get you on top at 28.
Tecmo Bowl 9.2 A plus early production copy here. Yeah, it's like circle seal, oval seal, very easy to communicate. Maybe it just depends how easy it is to communicate, but just depends how the hobby evolves. Even a lot of people who collect NES, right? Like NES collectors don't have a fucking clue about a lot of the variants that exist. And a lot of them don't even care, which I think is just crazy.
3,800, 4,000's next.
Even if that's not the real John Wyman of Vacations Bahamas, is exactly what we wanted.
4,400.
No doubt, no doubt. The only variants that will matter are hang tabs, oval versus round. It needs to be really obvious. Yeah, that's why I was pointing out that type of stuff, right? Like really obvious stuff. That's why when I even talk about the Zeldas, it's just no Rev A, oval. Like I don't even think it matters like R versus TM versus an address update. Like, does it have Rev A? Does it have a oval? Or does it have a round, you know?
How about 48 for Tecmo Bowl? 46 to 48.
Tecmo Bowl 9.2A plus round seal pushing its way up to what? Almost 6,000 here?
47 slides.
CIB will have more collectors simply due to the price that will exist to acquire the sought-after games? Yes. I mean, there's also just the supply issue of sealed in general. Like, even if a lot of people want to enter in to the hobby, there's just not a lot of sealed stuff to go around.
7114.
An actual aesthetic difference versus some invisible technicality difference? Pretty much. Like, pretty much. Tecmo Bowl 9.2A plus, still almost bringing in $6,000 there. Tecmo Bowl 9.6A plus oval, pushing its way up over $2,000. Pokemon still coming up here. We're just about done NES, entering into Super Nintendo, then entering into some Pokemon, a little bit N64. There is this trophy here too. The Millennium 2000 trophy, Nintendo Power Award, sitting at $10,000. Amazing item there on N64. Some original copies of Madden coming up on Sega Genesis, as well as the Championship Edition. Spyro, Tactics, Long Box Destruction Derby. Still have a lot of stuff to go here. 36% done the auction. Still a lot of stuff to go, and it's been a wild signature already, so...
24, okay. Looking for 2,600.
Part of why I think that's because there's also the law of numbers with supply. Over time, people will realize pops and stuff with certain variants are far rarer. Yes, hopefully, right? Because that's what pushed CIB and like loose collecting towards variants, right? Because with CIB stuff in general, it's just very available. So if you're going to collect CIB, if you want it to be difficult, if you want the hobby to last, if you want something to chase after, you have to start going after 5 screws. You have to start going after hang tabs, stickers. Like, if you literally don't care about variants with your collecting, you don't care about any of that, like, all of a sudden you can just go buy greatest hits copies of games, right? Like, Black Label versus Greatest Hits is one of the easiest things to communicate with everyone. No one wants Player's Choice games. Super easy to communicate. Because CIB collecting is so fucking easy. So why would you bother settling for a player's choice, right?
Looking for 1,000.
Sealed, it might just be the supply issue in general where it's like, man, I don't have the luxury of chasing after hang tabs. I just need any fucking copy.
Do we have 13?
Does that make sense to articulate that? Tecmo Bowl, the 9.68 plus oval went for 3,250. Tetris! What is this? Yeah, just Tetris. 85 plus on Famicom. Interesting to see this. Only one of 3 copies listed on the VGA census, first time offering at Heritage, pushing its way to $3,000. I have no idea what this is worth. Very cool item to see.
Cuts it up, looking for now 24, 26.
Average lot value so far is 31,500. Whew.
We have 2,600 looking for 2,008.
You want to say variants matter, but then you think how well the high-grade GTA trilogies did? Yep. Tecmo Bowl round SOQ would have been 50 grand during the pandemic. That was nutty, man. Tecmo Bowl never should have got that high. That was just nutty, Jeff.
How about 3,000?
You think the supply issue will ultimately always hold the market back for retro stuff? You think non-cardboard has a more healthy future for sealed, relatively speaking?
Unopened Tetris, looking for 3,600. 34 go to 36. 34 to 36. We'll say fair warning here. 35 now 36, looking for 3,800 to 4,000.
Trevor, that was asking 45K and he chose not to sell the matte SMB.
Any other bidders there?
And supply of NES cardboard is drying up by the day. Yep. It was. Can we see the past Tecmo comps? Yes, in just a second here. Now, this Tetris is climbing up over $5,000, by the way. Like, again, I have no idea, like, how rare this is, anything like that, but, like, my gosh. Looking for 5,500 on Famicom Tetris there.
How about 4,600? For the red cover Tetris, looking for 4,800. 46 is our current bid.
So 9.28 plus Tecmo just went for 5,850 or 5,875. 85 went in May for 6,000.
Do we? 47 slides in on the cut.
Just looking for earlier copies here. VGA 85 was $10,000 last April. 9.68 plus was 18,000 last April. Yeah, Tecmo just continues to slide downwards, man. Is really all I can say. 9.68 for $40,000 November 2022. I don't know where the Tecmo slide stops, to be honest. 9.28 plus $100,000. April 2022. I don't know where the Tecmo slide stops, man. Like, cool game, but like, Jesus.
Fresh, looking for 30.
Not one that I care about, so you know I still see it selling for 6,000. I'm like, whew. Tiger Heli, 9.68 plus. No Rev A, first production copy. This is doing really fucking well.
Looking for 4,600.
Pushing up to almost $5,000. Tiger Heli, not a popular game. Not like a super sought after one or anything. No Rev A, super rare, a first time offering, a first production copy, but like, Jesus Christ, man. Over $5,000 for Tiger Heli. $5,500. $5,500.
We have lot 41.
Here's another one that is absolutely huge. Huge.
Gloss sticker first production. This is the debut offering of a sealed first production urban
9.0 A++ gloss sticker black box first production copy of Urban Champion.
That gloss sticker reinforcing it's the first production status.
This should do very, very well. It's already looking for $40,000. I think it can go much higher.
32 looking for 30.
For real though, Tiger Heli is your jam. I'm just surprised seeing it push that hard. Tiger Heli fans out there. And the Tetris closed at 6,000 too. Jesus, man. You're sure even future nerds not yet born will fall in love with Nintendo through the movies, theme parks, digital-only games will see novelty collecting and graded sealed physical due to brand loyalty. So long as Nintendo continues to exist, which like obviously they're going to, video game collecting isn't going anywhere. Who stole your Tiger Heli? Were you going for it, Supyo? That does seem like a Supyo kind of game right there.
36,000. 34,000. Any other bids at 36,000? Fair warning. Let's do 34,000.
Urban Champion closing at 42,500. Yeah, like it's really good, but it's like, man, I thought it could have went 60 personally. You just like gloss sticker first production black box games in good grade don't exist. Not that 42.5 isn't good. I just thought it could have got a little bit more. Personally. I think we had, obviously it would have been back years ago now, but I think a hang tab copy sold for, man, 8.5B plus hang tab for 96,000. That was April 2022, so 2 years ago, right? 8.5B plus hang tab, not even a first print, 96. Like, it's hard to say if it's a good purchase, you know what I mean? Like, is that a great purchase? Is Urban Champion gonna, like, black box, first production, hang tab? Feels pretty freaking decent.
There's our $18,000 bid, looking for 19 now.
Can we get a happy birthday on stream for Chris Larson? It's Chris Larson's birthday. Happy birthday, Chris. Hope you're doing well, dude. Picked a hell of a day to have a birthday on the signature auction. Hopefully you have something in the auction. It sells strong, and you can party hard tonight.
Let's go 22.
Big shout out to Chris Larson. I don't know if I've ever actually talked to Chris, but obviously I see his name always in the hobby. Always see his name around. Don't know if I've ever actually spoken to him, but... Legend of Zelda Adventure of Link. 9.88 plus. Pushing its way to almost $30,000. What? What?
Let's do this. At 20.
Isn't that fucking huge? 27.5. Isn't the comp like 14,000?
Okay, lot 43. We have a full Nintendo Entertainment System action set with the console set. 7750. Looking for 8,000. We're on the cut at 7750.
14,400 last November. 14,400.
Graded.
Last November. 27.5 tonight.
Just adds to the nostalgia, the old red zapper.
All right. Zelda 2 with a bit of a bounce there.
It's like, let's do 12,000.
Zelda 2 with a bit of a bounce. Jesus Christ, man. A Nintendo action set. Orange Zapper 85 plus here.
There's 12,000.
Yeah, that is that's crazy, man, for Zelda 2. That's a hell of a bounce.
$13,000 bid, good strong bid. What about 14,000? For the complete set here.
Interest rates dropping, economy improving, games bumping. I think when they was selling for around 10,000 Hamster, I feel like I was saying it was getting to be a good purchase, but like, no part of me thought it would just bounce to frickin' 30K the next time it sells. The action set, Orange Zapper 85 plus, actual universal grade here. This isn't some qualified. This is actual brand new, unopened, looking for $20,000. Actual unopened action sets are like, they're freaking fantastic. Highest graded copy ever offered? Maybe? All the comps it's showing me here are for 80 plus. Not showing me comps for higher grades than 80 plus there on the quick one, but
looking to get this, it's here. We'll say fair warning. 16,000. 7105. Up next,
$20,000 for the action set, 85 plus. That's just cool. It's just freaking cool, man. Obviously, Orange Zapper later production copy, but like the Orange Zapper copy of the action set is the one most people probably had anyway. It's the one I had growing up. I didn't have a gray Zapper. I had an Orange Zapper. So even though it's the later copy, it probably is the more nostalgic version of it. Rob the Robot, VGA85 Japanese version.
Come on in. Nice try on the cut bid. Looking for 1,400.
Yeah, the Nintendo PlayStation controller. Oh, it's coming up right away here. Yeah, sitting at $6,000. What did Nintendo PlayStation sell for again when it sold? 300,000? 385,000? Here's the controller prototype, the Nintendo PlayStation, coming up just after a couple of Nintendo Power magazines here. 9.4 and 9.2. Beautiful Nintendo Power ones.
It's a tie bid. I can't give it to you. Gotta go with John.
Yeah, was it 300K? Way over 300? I can't remember now. It was 300's where I have it in my head. I guess I can just look quick here, right?
See if 1,500's out there. 1,450 has this lot.
A Nintendo PlayStation? Is it gonna even find it?
Computer robot coming your way unless I have 1,500.
$360,000. So this is a separate controller, right?
Do we really? The lot is still open.
Like, this isn't the controller from this. This is a different one, right?
16, 1550. We have bidding now.
Meaning there are two controllers that exist?
1550 go to 1600. 16 now to 1700. Anyone in it?
I'm guessing anyway. How can I get to the... Here we go.
1600.
Different one, okay. Different controller than the one that sold with the console.
Looking for 1,700. Fair warning. Go to 18. Looking for 1,000.
Yeah, for second time they've offered one.
1,800.
Okay, very cool, yeah. $6,000 right now with BP.
How about 1,900?
How else would they test out? Yeah, how else would they test out two-player games? A very good thought, Rick. Very good thought.
Fair warning. Let's do 18. 7123.
2,250 for the Japanese Rob the robot. 2,000. I think that's a lot of money. Maybe I'm wrong, but I don't think Japanese Robs are that rare. I don't think they're that hard to find. Nintendo Power number 1, 9.4. Wasn't it a 9.4 sale on Nintendo Power 1 that frickin' Reserved Investments was defending? Good purchase or whatever? I think it was a 9.4. Or was it the 9.6 sale? I can't even remember now.
Everything to find one in this good a condition. Let's go 6,000.
Because back when 9.4 Back when 9.4 was the highest graded copy that existed, $24,000 sale. Yeah, 9.4, November 2022. I'm pretty sure when this sold, it was the highest graded copy that existed. And then, of course, I believe it was a 9.6 that came out and became the highest graded copy. Was it a 9.8?
Looking for 7,500.
Yeah, 9.8 was then created, of course. And a 9.6.
Fair warning out there.
But 9.4 is still pushing its way up to almost 10,000.
Has the bid, I need 8. Looking for an 8,000.
Still pushing its way to almost 10,000.
Come on in at 8,000. 75 go to 8. Any collectors of Nintendo
I don't know if the pop is 196, 198. Maybe. Like 94, 96, 98 Nintendo Powers are truly the pinnacle.
Okay. Nintendo Power number 1.
Here's the 9.2 copy as well. Nintendo Power number 1.
Looking for 2,200.
We just like CGC census that quick?
21 go to 22. 21 looking for a bid of 2,200. 21 on the cut.
Oh my god. I cannot type.
23 now 2,400. Any Nintendo Power collectors? Magazines? There's one right now.
Nintendo Power 1.
You're on top, excuse me. Looking for
There's 2 9.8s, 3 9.6, 11 9.4.
Looking for 2.
So yeah, the Nintendo Power 1 pop is just, you know, keeps going up.
Now to 3,000.
Keeps going up on there. Which when of course it is. But I just remember Sean defending the Nintendo Power sale of like, oh, so good, so hard, it's paper, blah blah blah.
For Nintendo Power. Let's do 3,000. 7125.
3,750 for the 9.2, 9,375 for the 9.4. Still, there's like what, 11 I said? 11 9.4s? Yeah, 11 9.4s, 396, 298. So if you want to get yourself a 9.4 or better, there really are very, very few that exist. Nintendo PlayStation controller, the prototype controller. There could only be 2 exist in the world. I wouldn't be surprised. Looking for 16,250 right now on it. Nintendo PlayStation controller prototype.
Leading to Sony standalone.
Looking for 17.5 now on it. I just went on a little session there, kind of ripping into Nintendo Power. Kind of just had a little, had to get my thoughts out there on Nintendo Power.
14 to 15, now to 16,000.
No, he wasn't defending a sample copy. I don't even know if he knew the sample copy existed, Odin.
History right here.
Looking for $20,000.
15 looking for a 6.
Because the sample copy is still the grail.
There's our 16,000
the sample copy still only exists in 9.4 grade, Odin. There's only 3 9.4s. No 9.6, no 9.8.
It's live.
So
17,000. 16 go to 17.
Looking for 22,000 on the controller now.
18,000. No pun intended, but we
Yeah, Jeff, man, this signature just feels, it just feels, you know what I mean? There's some electricity here, man.
$18,000 bid. 17.5, love it on the cut, asking 18,000.
This signature has some electricity to it.
$19,000.
The controller pushing its way up now, looking for $23,000.
Push to 19,000. Are we all in? Let's do 20,000.
You want this controller, but you're in the completely wrong tax bracket to acquire it. Yes, seriously.
22.
Seriously, man. Looking for $27,000 for it. I didn't know what to expect out of this controller. Like, I really didn't. It's looking for $30,000 now. Over $30,000 looking for now. I think I'm surprised. Like, I think I'm surprised.
$26,000 for the controller. Any interest?
Why would this? What do you mean, Rick? With 50K? Where's the 50K number for coming from? Is that your guess on it?
Looking for 28,000. How about a $28,000 bid? 26 looking for a 28,000.
If you think Pat made defenestrate, what the hell is defenestrate? After seeing these auction results, go ahead and tickle that like button. Should I even Google this word?
How about $30,000?
To throw or push someone out of a window.
A collaboration of Sony and Nintendo looking for
great. Great.
Fair warning at 30.
The controller pushing up to 37.5. Closing at $35,000. Yeah, like, I think it's strong.
We have lot 48, Captain Commando.
Can the controller actually plugged in and played with? I don't know.
480. How about 480?
I don't know if you can actually plug this into a Super Nintendo console. Maybe Cristiano knows if he's still in the chat. That's something I do not know. I don't know if you need to use this specifically on the Nintendo PlayStation console. I guess we'll see if it's tested or not. What's it say?
Need you in at 5. 490 to 5. Any action at 500? Fair warning here. All right, 480. Delayed bid.
The Rockwell piece has not been tested since we have no hardware to test it with. Yeah. I assume it only works with the PlayStation console. I assume.
Thank you. There we are. Now we're getting where we need to be.
I know Cristiano works with Heritage Odin.
750. Let's push to 850 here. Let's do 900. Let's do 850, 950 to 1,000. Come on in, Heritage Live. Need you in at 1,000.
$35,000 for the frickin' controller. I'm impressed. I am impressed.
Put you on top.
Captain Commando VGA 90 Super Famicom copy, and we enter into Super Nintendo finally. NES is closed out for the day. It made up just about 50% of the auction today. Good old NES.
We have lot 49.
Super Nintendo. Started off there with $1,250 for the Captain Commando into Chrono Trigger 9.2A. Looking for $9,375 on the opening bid here.
Heritage Live, there you are.
Should I buy the Chrono Trigger? I don't even know the comps on Chrono. Like, when's the last time we've even seen a Chrono? It's giving me November 5th, 2022. 9.0A plus went for $12,600.
9,500.
9.2A, April 2022, $17,400. Right now, we're looking for just about 12. I stopped seeing Chrono Trigger, basically.
We'll take that cut. I'm still asking for 95. 92.50, go to 95. There it is. Now
I basically stopped seeing these come up for sale. I kind of stopped following it. Looking for 12,500. Maybe it's a testament that they stopped coming up to market as well.
95 to 10. Fair warning. Let's do 95. 97.50 slides in with that cut.
It'll be fun to imagine what the Goober's 9.88 plus Chrono is worth.
Now to go to 11,000. 10,000
looking for 13.75 on it now. There's a 9.4A plus coming up in next month's showcase as well. Oh my god.
Fair warning.
Someone said these weren't rare and then suddenly they dried up. Yeah, that's the thing a lot happens, Mike. Like, that happens so often. Is like, you know, a good price is hit, like, and then all of a sudden we see the market flood and then they dry up just as fast. That's what I was talking about too with the NWC cartridges. As soon as those dry up, which they will, like NWC will dry up, then it will, you know, we'll start to see some real movement on it. 12.5 for the Chrono Trigger, 9.2A. That just feels sturdy, man.
Looking for 4,000.
9.08 plus last sold for 12.6. That was in November 2022. Like 12.5, just like feels sturdy. Feels like a sturdy sale. Donkey Kong Country 9.48 plus. Second print?
Donkey Kong Country, fair warning.
Second print copy here, I believe, with no ESRB above.
To our internet bidder. All right.
5,500 for the Donkey Kong Country.
Which is Kirby's Dream Land 3, VGA 90 plus.
Kirby's Dream Land 3, holy shit, 90 plus on this. Whew. Tied with one other for the top spot on the VGA Pop Report out of just 12. Nicest copy ever sold at Heritage. This could do good. How was Amsterdam? I didn't see you. Oh, Johans, Amsterdam was pretty crazy. Amsterdam was pretty crazy. I'll say that. We did spend some time in the red light district, but this is a family stream here. But Amsterdam was pretty crazy. Kirby's Dream Land 3 pushing its way to over $12,000. Yeah, this Kirby's nuts. And over 10,000, very easy. Looking for 15,000 now. Looking for 16. Like, just no hesitation on the Kirby there, hey? Climbing its way to $20,000. No hesitation here. Fuck. Kinda nuts. Looking for $20,000. Kirby's Dream Land 3. Someone just used their cut bid. Got the 20,000. Looking for 22.
How about an 19,000?
Looking for 23, 25. Fuck, man. Someone just used a cut bid again. Looking for 27. So there's 3 people here. 2 cut bids have been used. They're still pushing. Looking for 32.5. Like, holy shit, man.
Looking for $26,000. I have a $26,000
family stream. Fuck, man. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I did not, like, I knew this was huge, right? Obviously. Obviously this is a huge game. But like $35,000 on Kirby's Dream Land 3 in 2024 when the market is dead.
How about
$35,000 on, oh my god, man.
36 looking for 3,800.
Oh, that's crazy. That's crazy.
For 4,200.
Big game. It's Kirby's Dream Land 3, but like, man, oh man, oh man, $35,000. That's big.
4,400.
Is it actually, Alma? Like, is that true? I pray you're not memeing about that. 9.4A on Zelda, made in Japan.
48 to 5. There's our $5,000 bid. Come on in at 55. Looking for 6,000.
Zelda Link to the Past, 9.4A here, made in Japan.
I have that cut bid.
That's Dan's. Fuck. Well, I mean, congratulations to Dan's family. That's crazy. Like, huge. Huge, 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 huge. Huge, 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 huge.
Come on in at 65.
Huge congrats to the family. That's awesome. Absolutely awesome.
Cut bid. Looking for 6,500.
Zelda Link to the Past, 9.4A.
to 65. CGC 9.4A sealed here.
Yeah, Dan stays winning, man. Dan stays winning.
There it is, 65.
Love to see it. 9.4A Link to the Past. Pushing its way slowly but surely up to $10,000 here.
$6,750 has the cut. They're on top. Looking for 7,000. Again, the third installment in the series with updated
I don't know
more worlds to explore. It's here.
where the comps are on Zelda Link to the Past.
67. There's the 7. All right, let's do 7,500.
Oh, 9.3. Oh no. Oh no.
You Zelda collectors.
9.4.
Right, let's go 75. 7 to 75. We'll say fair warning again. Let's do 7,000.
9.4A plus 15,600. That just happened. 9.4A, 12,600. That was like a year ago. 9.4A CGC, 87 and 50. A little bit down. CGC versus WADA. Call it whatever you want there, but not even $10,000. 9.4A. Might be a good time to start like looking to buy a Link to the Past.
33, another bidder with a cut.
Maybe?
Looking for 3,000.
It's a game that I still need to get at some point too, so nice copies here, under $10,000. 9.0A, A Link to the Past. And as far as Zelda games go, obviously A Link to the Past is right there, right? Like, Link to the Past is absolute royalty. Zelda collectors, Super Nintendo collectors.
Good bid there, looking for 4.
Oh yeah, 90 plus is amazing on any game, don't get me wrong, like, it's just Jesus, man. Now I'm sitting here, like, what's this Mega Man X gonna sell for?
Come on in at 40.
Like, Mega Man X, 9.8A++, Japan copy. This should exceed the Dreamland, right?
Zelda collectors, if you need this, it's here.
This should exceed the Kirby's Dreamland. Guys can't even see it, there it is.
Asking for 4,000.
Like,
back on track now, 4,400.
Man, crazy Super Nintendo stuff. Crazy Super Nintendo stuff. 9.0A Link to the Past, also climbing its way here to almost 5,500. Yeah, why'd this only do 8,750 if this is climbing its way up past 55? Jesus. It feels weird, no? Like the gap between 9.0 and 9.4. Like, you're gonna tell me it's not even twice the price? 5,500 for the 9.0A. Seems kind of weird to me. 8750 to get a 9.4? Like, is that truly the CGC difference here?
9.8A++.
Mega Man X, 9.8A++ Japan.
$15,000.
Only 9.8 that exists, I believe. Highest graded copy that they've ever sold. I don't think there's a WAD of 9.8, so I think this is it.
On the cut right now at 50.
I think this is it for like the nicest copy that exists.
Looking for 16,000. For Mega Man. Anyone in at 16,000? Remember, the graphics took a significant leap over those 8-bit titles. This was way better. Looking for 17,000. 16 looking for 17,000.
Oh! Again, Tarjay! Yeah, okay, so the 9.4A Zelda has this. Opened at factory prior to sealing. So, that's why it didn't sell for that much. Mega Man X Japan, looking for 22,500 right now.
Looking for 18 out there. Heritage Live. How about a cut bid? Any
the CGC difference, you're going to quote that? Well, frack, I'm waiting for the CGC difference right here. Looking for 22.5 on the Mega Man X.
Fair warning here. Let's do 17.5. I knew you were out there.
We got a last second bid there, Dan. Just you wait, sup, yo. We got a last second bid there.
A jump to 18. The bidding starts.
Yeah, it must be paint break after under the seal super junk, right? That it has to be.
Looking to push to 19,000.
Just a really, really, really weird message to have on a factory sealed game. So, like, personally, I would want nothing to do with this. Like, nothing. So I get it. The Mega Man X, 22,500. So, I mean, yeah, like... Another testament to how strong this Dreamland 3 was at 35K. Because I think Mega Man X, if you gave it the exact same grade, a 90 plus, who knows if it would actually go into a 90 plus, but I think this should rival Kirby's Dreamland. Metal Warriors is a 9.8A plus as well. Jesus Christ. Rated 4 grades higher than the best example that used to exist, so 9.8A plus, the pinnacle of this game by far. Pushing its way up to $12,000. A rare cult classic Konami title. I don't know what how else to explain it. It's always been valuable, it's always been rare. It's just a SNES collector's game, you know?
She's got you 15. Let's do 16.
You had a case fresh Clue on SNES, you literally couldn't find anything wrong with it, and you got a 9.4A++. So 9.8 is saying something from CGC? Metal Warriors is passing the Mega Man X. Get that.
$20,000 bid, 19. Looking for $20,000.
Get that.
Looking for 22.
Looking for 30,000 on Metal Warriors. I'm baffled. I am baffled myself.
22 to 24,000. Metal Warriors. Any cut
Metal
bids?
Warriors, almost like looking for 30.
Fair warning here, 24,000.
Getting 30. Over 30 we're looking for.
26,000.
You went crazy on the Metal Warriors but had to back off? Dude.
It's just fun. It's fun.
Like, someone just cut bid on this Fire and Ice. Like, we're still freaking going on this, looking for $32,000 on Metal Warriors.
26,000 for Metal Warriors.
Man. Man, oh man, oh man. Big game, like I said, cult classic, SNES collector title. Everyone's always liked it, but like $31,000 on it? Oof. Someone, I guess 2 people, right? It takes 2 to frickin' tango. I'm just crazy to me. I just didn't know the love exists for this game. You know, like deep-pocketed collectors. I didn't know the love existed for this. 31,250. Metal Warriors, man. That's nuts. Yeah, don't worry. Video games are dead. Exactly, Squeaks. You get it. Every time I see that you have the mod wrench, Squeaks, I'm like, why the fuck? Oh, right. I gave him mod. Hope you're well, man. Pocky and Rocky, 9.6A. Only the 4th time at Heritage, only 4 examples on the Pop Report. None are graded numerically higher than this one. 9.6A here, Pocky and Rocky. You have a Yu-Gi-Oh! Forbidden Memories PS1 WADA 9.8A++. Oof, nice. Oh yeah, if a CGC sold for around 5,200, I assume your WADA copy would go even more. Eddie.
Let's do 2,000.
I would assume your WADA copy would sell for even more.
Okay, well here we go.
Pocky and Rocky, $2,500. Almost feels cheap, man. Almost feels cheap coming off a $31,000 Metal Warriors. You know what I mean? $2,500 for Pocky and Rocky 9.6A. Here's Pocky and Rocky 2 VGA 85. You're great, living the dad life. Oh, that's sick, man. That is awesome. I mean, hopefully I don't have kids for another few years yet, but
3,200. Another bidder. What about 3,400?
I appreciate you too, Eddie. Appreciate you popping in, man. All you kiddos are sleeping on the MMX. Great Game Room Granny. Did you buy it? Yeah, did anyone here buy the MMX?
Looking for 3,400.
Mega Man X was a bargain? Like, did anyone here pick it up?
Fair warning again. We're on the cut.
Man, it's just crazy to me. Like 22,000 is nothing, you know. It's real money, just relatively speaking to what we saw some of these other games do. You know.
Made in Japan.
You did. Holy fuck, dude! Congrats. That's cool. That's really cool. Who are you, Game Room Granny? Reveal yourself. Pocky and Rocky 2, the VGA 85 for 4,125. Yeah, both Pocky and Rocky and Pocky and Rocky 2. Hey, like. These were pinnacle SNES collector games 10 years ago. And maybe, I guess, if you were to bring in a 9.6 or a 9.8 copy of Pocky and Rocky 2, it would do really well, but it does feel like both of these titles have cooled off a lot.
I'll take the 23.
Like, seeing Metal Warriors 9.8 do 31,000, like, I have zero faith that either of these games in the same grade would even come close to that, personally.
About a $2,800.
Street Fighter 2, 9.6A++, made in Japan. Yeah, Game Room Granny just robbed the auction blind.
There it is.
No doubt.
28 looking
no
for
doubt.
$3,000 lot.
The hell of a game, man. Hell of a game.
Up to 3,200. How about 3,000?
Pocky owners are swinging at the air right now.
Has this. Let's do 36.
Yeah, I don't mean to like dunk on Pocky, but you know what I mean? If you've been in the hobby for 10 plus years, you know that Pocky and Rocky 2 was like fucking the Super Nintendo peak, man. It was like this, Hagane, Aero Fighters. Like Pocky was hanging around there. Street Fighter 2, the 9.6A++, made in Japan, pushing its weight almost $5,000 here.
Looking for 4,000. Cut bid 39.
Yeah, innocent looking granny came packing heat. Seriously.
$4,200. $4,200. Fair warning on Street Fighter 2.
If someone can explain to me what a VGA 85 means, I have no idea what that is. Shots fired. Supyo, are you going to stand for that? Are you going to stand for that, Supyo?
Put you on top. Fair warning. 4,200.
The Street Fighter 2 9.6A++. 5,250. The Super Castlevania 4 9.4A+ is really high on this too. Only one graded higher out of 15, yeah. Japan prints first edition copies of Castlevania 4 really freaking hard to get. So, second highest graded copy that exists here. Pushing its way to $4,000 quickly. This should keep pushing pretty quick, no? What is that? Is that a... It's hard to tell what the variants are. I think 9.4A, January 2023 for 8,400 maybe? That's probably a Japan print there. But we'll see where this one goes here. 9.48 plus Japan, pushing to almost 5,000.
Cut bid has it now, looking for 38. 38 in lead now, go 4,000. 38 to $4,000. How about a $4,000 bid? We have the cut.
Marry me, Granny. Yes.
4,000 is there.
We all need to get that Granny money now. Jesus. Looking for 5,000 on the 9.48 plus Super Castlevania 4.
Fair warning. Now looking for 4,400.
Slowly pushing its way here.
4,200.
Slowly but surely.
4,200 to 44.
Those Japan prints. This is just like the Mega Man X, where like you can get a Majesco print a lot easier than you can get an actual nice, Japan print. I'd love to see Super Castlevania 4 come up in 9.88 plus plus at some time. Maybe a copy out there exists that's nice. Maybe one of you VGA guys knows if like a 90 or a 95 exists, but it'd be hella interesting to see just how high this goes. $5,600 this time around. 9.48 plus Super Castlevania 4. Super Mario Kart. VGA 85 slid its way into the signature. First time offering it at Heritage. VGA 85 Super Mario Kart. I'm surprised it's at the signature. I'm surprised this one slid its way in. Speaking of, what the heck does VGA 85 mean?
Missed you, Craig. How was Antarctica?
Skull with the 16. Thank you, man. Yeah, Antarctica was fantastic. Fantastic. I never thought I'd go on an ice expedition quite like that, but, you know, sometimes you just gotta do it.
15 here, come in at 16.
Yeah, not just signature, day one signature, and I mean, to credit of Super Mario Kart here, the VGA 85 is pushing its way up over $2,000. VGA 90 is the highest for Castlevania 4. Nice. Pushing its way up over $2,000 here, Super Mario Kart VGA 85.
Looking for 17. Let's do this at 16.
VGA sucks as we see 90 plus slay whatever 9.8.
For Mario World.
I love the grading wars. I love the grading wars. VGA people, it's great. It's great. What great fun, hey? $2,000 for Super Mario Kart VGA 85. Kind of crazy to me. Kind of crazy. Higher grade, I'd fully understand. 85, man, that's tough. Super Mario World 8.0A. Looking for 13,750. First production copy, 4-line warranty. Didn't we just have a crazy sale on this? What was it, like a 9.4 for 145,000?
There it is, 12. Now go 13.
Is that what it was? Yeah, I feel like the last time we had, it was probably at the May signature. Yeah, that is first to market in Asuma. That is first to market at Heritage. 2,000.
14,000 looking to go to 15,000.
Imagine if it was a first to market 90 or something, man. That would have made some frickin' noise.
Any collectors needing this in their collection? Someone does. Let's do 15,000.
Thank you, Alan. Feels good to be back.
Now go 15 for the first.
Looking for 18,750. 8.0A. Looking for $20,000 on it.
$16,000 bid. Heritage Live, are we out there at 16,000? I will say fair.
Looking for $20,000 on it now.
Let's do 15,000.
Closing at 18,750.
Cool thing. Next, we got Wild Guns.
18,750 for an 8.0. We have Wild Guns up next. 9.6A plus. Wow. Highest graded on the pop report. Exactly. Of course it is, right? Of course it is. Wild Guns is also impossible. 8.0A 4-line warranty. November 2022 for 13,800. That's November 2022. Just sold for 18,750 tonight. So there you go. Super Mario World doing pretty freaking well. Doing pretty well.
And you shot down enemy robots. Let's do
Wild Guns, 9.68 plus, over $10,000. Easy here, pushing. Easy over $10,000. Never doubted it for a second. Another cult classic game. This is Natsume who published this one. So popular that it even got an LRG print not long ago, right? Didn't they bring this forward? Maybe it wasn't LRG, but someone printed this for Switch. So, just a testament to, like, people love Wild Guns, and it's actually a really fun game. Like, I've even sat down and played it because everyone was like, oh, you have to play Wild Guns. And yeah, it's fun. It's a fun game. Looking for $20,000 fucking dollars on it, though. Over 20,000. Looking for 20,000. Looking for 21,000. Jesus Christ, man. Feels like everything's popping, hey? Chuck Bonsai. Bonsai? Really happy to hear you're happy with the sale, Chuck.
Let's do 18,000.
I think that Super Mario World did do pretty darn well for what the grade was, so almost $20,000, not too shabby.
Thank you. Looking for 20,000.
Looking for $25,000 on it.
Looking for 20,000.
Is this also Decap's Game Man?
$1,000 bid. Heritage Live. I'll say fair warning at $20,000.
Fuck, man. The Decap's estate is going wild. That's huge, man. I'm so happy for him. So happy for his family, if that's the case. 23,750.
Okay, all right, cool. Next we have Super
23,750.
Oh, okay.
Wow. Wild Guns popping
cool.
as well.
We're just chit-chatting in here.
Yeah, he did, man. So if you guys don't know,
All
Dan
right.
Kaplan,
Lot
he was
63, we
big
have
collector
Super
in the
NES,
community, talked to
control set
everyone,
concept.
nicest guy in the world. He did pass away recently.
65. Let's do
Tragedy.
7,000.
Young guy. He had cancer.
Let's do a
Like,
$7,000
fucking terrible.
bid. There
So,
it is,
the Wild Guns, the Kirby's
$75,000
Dreamland,
comes from the
there's probably
factory
other games
sealed-
in here as
comes
well,
from a
were
sealed
his.
factory case looking for 9,000.
And,
How about 10?
yeah,
Looking
just,
for a
fucking
$10,000.
awful.
9,500,
Like,
excuse
just
me,
awful.
9,500.
Terrible.
Hopefully we'll get to 10.
I don't even, like,
9,995.
man, it's gonna make me start tearing up again.
9,950,
Jesus, but
now go to 95.
happy to
I
hear
have
for
it
his
cut bid at
family.
19.
Happy for him, you know?
Anyone pushing
Sucks.
a
Just sucks, man.
9,500.
Super Nintendo Control Set
9,500
Console,
for the
VGA 90, uncirculated.
warning out there.
This is crazy.
95
Like,
is
what?
the top now, looking for 10. Now we're looking for the $10,000 bid.
The Pocky and Rockies were also
95,
his.
strong bid.
Yeah, his
Walk
games
away
have
with
great
it. Let me
mojo.
know.
Seriously,
Any other
man.
bidders? Collectors wanting
VGA
this?
90
Immediate bid.
uncirculated Super
95 to
Nintendo
10,000,
control
let's say
set.
fair warning. 9,500. 9,750. I had a feeling someone else was out there. There's 10,000.
You had no idea he was even sick. You feel bad. You messaged him numerous times. Yeah. It came on so quick, dude, too.
Greg's vacay dollar to Europe or Metal Warriors SNES.
Thank you, Lettuce Jump.
Fair warning.
Like, I think it was May of this year, he was telling me he was, like, pulling back from the hobby because of his diagnosis and everything. And then he, like, passed away, I don't know, a couple weeks ago or something. Just, like, crazy, man. Absolutely crazy. So,
Looking for 1,200, 22 to 24.
don't take anything for granted. Don't take anything for granted. You just never frickin' know.
For 34.
Like I said, young guy,
3,400, looking
young
for
kids, just sucks.
3,600. There it
The
is,
Super Nintendo
1,200.
console, $12,500 for the VGA 90. Doesn't that almost seem light?
38 to 4, now to 42. There's our 42.
Doesn't that only almost feel light?
4,400.
Like, 12,500 for a VGA 90 uncirculated? Are there more out of here that exist that I don't know
44
about?
to 46 would be next.
That doesn't seem like a ton of
How
money
about
for the
44 to 46. Console set right here for the taking. And I'll say fair
doesn't
warning.
seem like a lot of money for a VGA 90.
4,400.
Here's VGA 85, the super set with Mario World, 5,500 qualified on that.
We have a rifle.
5,500 for the
Super Nintendo
qualified one,
controller
the
rifle.
super set with Super Mario World.
Let's do
Thoughts on
40,
Wild Guns?
4100,
Huge.
and comes with the usual
I'm like positive
100,
23,750 is a brand new record for this.
What amazing
Like
piece
big,
here.
big, big,
I mean,
big.
this is actually a decommissioned rifle we're looking at. Let's
Big,
go
big,
for
big, big, big sale on
4,200,
Wild Guns.
41 looking
Especially like
42.
2024,
Any
seeing
collectors,
it go
any
for the
interest, anything on
23,000,
42?
big,
There's 42.
in my
44,
opinion.
anyone in at 4,600.
The Max rifle
4,600,
used for
looking
Army
4,000,
training
4,000,
simulation. It's an
4,000,
actual rifle that was gutted, changed, and you hooked up to your Super Nintendo.
Nintendo controller.
The MACS light gun controller for Super
Anybody in at
Nintendo. pushing its way up to over almost $7,500. And of course, tonight's auction is sponsored by Heritage Auctions. So if you guys want to get into the next signature auction, it is coming up November 14th to 16th. Consignment deadline September 24th. You have about 1 month. Reach out. You can get free appraisals. They can help you grade your stuff. They can let you know what they think. The next signature is coming up in November. You have until September to reach out. Video games at ha.com. There's a link in the description. Get free appraisals.
7131.
Coming up in November, if you want to get in. The best stuff, the nicest stuff. You guys know what a signature auction is at this point. There's also many more showcase auctions coming up before the end of the year. And weekly auctions every single Tuesday. Right here on YouTube. So, huge thanks to them sponsoring. Huge thanks to you guys being here. We still got 40 games to go in Session 1. And of course, tomorrow, there will also be Session 2. Tomorrow, I have 1 game selling. I have Tekken 9.88++ Japanese copy. So hopefully tomorrow, hopefully tomorrow holds this momentum.
Don't go spending this all in one auction. Welcome back, man.
Inazuma. I appreciate you, dude. Thank you very much. That'll go to me getting some supper tonight. That'll go towards a frozen pizza. I haven't eaten one in a month. I'm having like freaking withdrawals. 8,750 for the max rifle there. Avenging Spirit 9.2A. A really rare game. Really rare GameCube game.
There it is.
Never sold at Heritage before. I just didn't expect it to be popping off this hard. Like, this is, in my opinion, niche, rare Game Boy, right? Like, I understand there's a few people in the world who care about this, but like we're looking at almost $5,000 on Avenging Spirit, $4,500, 9.2A, really rare really rare Game Boy game. Just niche. I thought it was too niche, personally. But fuck, $4,500. Game Boy collectors, man.
15 go to 16 Game Boy collectors.
Destruction Derby PS1 9.68++. It was a VGA 95 that was crossed over. Wow, why did someone cross a VGA 95?
There it is.
What?
Now 28.
Tomorrow we start at 4 p.m. Central, same time as today, right, Cristiano? 4 p.m. Central, 5 p.m. Eastern. I believe that's exact same as today. 150 games tomorrow as well. Castlevania Adventure, 9.88 plus here.
3,200. 3,200. Fair warning. Let's do 3. We like 32. How about 34? 33 on the cut, looking for 3,400. 3,400.
Pokemon to the moon. P.S. Don't forget to like.
Let's say fair warning.
Wreck with the Pokemon to the moon.
33.
Pokemon to the moon. Here it comes, man. Pokemon Red, Japanese, Green Japanese, and Pokemon Yellow in our little Pokemon block for today. Castlevania Adventure went for 4,125. So this Pokemon Red, 9.88++, is fucking crushing. What?
Anyone in?
Over $100,000, looking for almost $120,000, looking for $125,000. The comp on this, the last sale of Pokemon Red, 9.88++, this is a rat second print. The comp on this is $45,000 fucking dollars. $45,000 is what this last sold for. And that was what, a year ago, I think?
$100,000. We'll say fair warning.
Looking for 125.
Let's do this at 95,000.
Holy shit, man. $118,000.
Do I get another of these for the month I missed?
Joe Kane.
Looking for 11,000.
21 months, my guy.
Looking for
I can't. Man.
There it is. 10, 5, 11.
Man.
Come back in at 13,000.
I need to see the actual, like, full list of comps. This has to be up there with, like, one of the highest sales we've ever seen on Pokemon Red, no?
Go to 14,000. How about a push to
Oh my god. Pokemon Red, 85+ Japanese version now. We saw the 90+ sell for 45,600, I believe. 85+ selling for 16,250. Pokemon Green, 85+.
Looking for 44. Now
Games are back, baby. Probably should have bought a bunch of Pokemons. Like, fuck, man.
Could be with you at 4,000.
85 plus Pokemon Green Japanese here. What has Pokemon Red done? That is no part of me. No part of me.
There's our $5,000.
Had Pokemon Red going over $100,000 today. No part of me.
500 to 6,000. 55 looking for a $6,000 bid. It's there. How about 65? 62.
It doesn't even yeah, 9.88 plus plus. August 2022. 2 years ago. 45,600. A Sandshrew. A Sandshrew 9.88 plus plus. January 2022 for $100,000.
20,000.
It's literally is this the highest sale we have?
How about 28,000?
It took October 2021, $156,000 for a first print. This is the second highest public auction we've ever seen on any copy of Pokemon Red ever.
26 to 28,000. Let me know.
Ever. Second highest sale we've ever seen on any Pokemon Red ever.
26,000.
Pokemon Yellow 9.68 plus just sold for $32,000. But what? No. I'm sorry. What?
How about 3,000?
I'm sorry. 9.68 plus for $32,000.
6,500.
What?
It's rare. We haven't seen this in 3 years. 2021. Yeah, 2021.
What?
It's here now, though. Let's do it. 75.
What is happening on Pokemon today?
Huh. For 8,000. Anyone into 85.
The Wada 10s are they're Wada 10s. They're Wada 10s. Wada 10 Pokemon Yellow, Wada 10 Pokemon Red.
Anyone in at $10,000?
Oh my gosh.
11,000. Again, this is rare. Let's do 11,000.
Who are these Pokemon people who just entered in?
$11,000 bid.
It was just unveiled today, Cristiano. The Dubai Collection, new Wada pedigree. Pokemon Red Sandshrew, 10.0 grade. Pokemon Yellow first print as well, 10.0 grade.
Okay, we have some more Game Boy.
Fucking crazy, man.
Super Mario Land.
The Bart Simpson's in the Beanstalk, 9.88 plus one for 12,500. I mean, yeah, if you compare it to the cards, right? If you just want to do a one-to-one comparison to the cards, it can happen. It makes sense, but it doesn't make sense right now. Right? It doesn't make sense right now. I guess it's been 2 years since a public sale, so some built up demand, but holy shit. Yellow makes no sense. 9.68 plus Yellow makes no sense. Pokemon or Super Mario Land 9.68 plus. Oh my god, man. Later production copy, Yellow screenshots, looking for $7,000 on it.
Anything beyond 5,000 here? Let's do this. There it is at 55.
Never heard of that Simpsons game? Very rare Simpsons game. Bart and the Beanstalk.
$1,000.
Very rare Game Boy Simpsons game there. 9.88 plus for 12,000 is still very freaking strong, but oof, man. The Dubai people are gonna start pumping all Pokemon games? Is it time to cash out? Time to cash out any Pokemon game you own? My god, man.
Okay,
Super Mario Land, $7,000. Super Mario Land 2, VGA 95. Canadian version, eh? Super Mario Land, eh?
Make sure we're on point here. So again, Canadian, not a US version. Starting at 3,300. Looking for 3,400. How about 3,400 for Super Mario Land 2?
Yeah, Pokemon Yellow, I'm looking for the exact same here. 9.68 plus plus second print, 8 grand. 9.88 plus plus third print for 12,000. 9.68 plus plus third print. I mean, December 2021, a 9.68 plus plus first print went for 25,000. The 9.68 plus sale just doesn't even make sense. Doesn't even make sense. Greg knows both those were 9.8s.
600 for Super Mario Land 10.
We don't say that out loud, Supyo. We don't. You don't say that out loud. Those are 10.0 Pokemon games. 10.0s, period.
4,600 for Super Mario Land 2. Anyone in at 48? And we'll say fair warning. 46.
What sold and went unpaid? Was it the Mario Land 2, Gary, that you're talking about?
VG85NM plus.
Canadian copy for 5,750. Let's go Canada.
2,600.
Pokemon Game Boy Yellow screenshot later production VGA 85.
There's 3,000.
Oh, the Pokemon Yellow.
3,000, looking for 32.
Yeah, we'll have to see if they get paid. Absolutely. Have to see if they get paid. As of right now, like, I would personally put 0 weight behind this Pikachu sale. I mean, even the Pokemon Red seems fucking insane. But we'll see if they get paid.
34 to 36.
We'll see if they get paid. I know the Heritage pay-through rate is very, very good, so, like, we'll see. But, man, those are big sales.
Asking 4,000.
Man, big sales.
For the taking. Anyone in at 4,000. 38 to 4.
The Pokemon Yellow, you're saying,
3,800.
went unpaid in the last signature for 9,000. Really? We'll look into that more here.
One of the holy
We'll look
grails
into
of
that
the
more.
virtual board.
Duels, are you here to answer the Pokemon Red question? This is one of the coolest items in the auction for me. First time at Heritage Auction, Jack Bros. By far the rarest Virtual Boy game, North American game that exists on the library. There's only, what, 13 North American Virtual Boy games that even released? Jack Bros, released by Atlas, and of course, rare as fuck. So, 9.2A plus Jack Bros, over $10,000, because of course it is. Of course it is, right? Everything in this auction is pumping. Looking for $12,500 on Jack Bros, 9.2A plus. Looking for 15,000 frickin' dollars, looking for 16,000. Whew. Jack Bros on Virtual Boy, 9.2A plus. First time at Heritage, looking for 17,500. I just like, man, I knew it would go good, right? Obviously. I knew this would sell strong. But in my head, a strong sale for Jack Bros was like 5 to 10,000. You know? Like that's what I thought was a strong Jack Bros sale. 5 to 10,000. We're looking for frickin' 18 grand right now. Looking for $20,000. Over $20,000. Like, this Jack Bros is beating, yeah, exactly, Odin. This is beating Mega Man X right now. Or it's 2 bids away. 2 bids away from that Mega Man X. That is fucking insane to me, man. Yeah, still nothing compared to Toe Jam and Earl. Yeah, you're not wrong. Not wrong on that, dude. But, like, I did not have Jack Bros for $20,000 today. $20,000 on Jack Bros is, man, that's crazy. Crazy. Very cool. I like Virtual Boy. I still have a complete Virtual Boy set. That's fucking crazy. Pokemon Crystal, 9.2A plus. $13,125. That's a series misprint on that. I need to make a timestamp here for the Game Boy stuff. My gosh, I forgot. Game Boy, and now we have N64 here. Man, there's a nice Mario 64 coming up. There's a nice Mario 64 coming up, and at this point, like, holy shit, man, what's Mario 64 gonna sell for? You know what I mean?
There's 35 on the cut, looking for 36.
I think it's a 9.4A plus, and we haven't had a 9.4A plus since, like, it's been a while. It's been a while since we've seen anything over 9.4 on Mario 64, so we'll see. Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time, 9.6A plus Collector's Edition. Crystal felt low. I don't think it is. I don't think that's low for a 9.2, Mike. I'll check comps in just a second. I don't think that's low. $5,000 for Ocarina of Time, 9.6A plus. Here's a 9.2A plus Standard Edition copy.
Looking for 9. There's the 9. Go 950. How about a $950 bid? 950. Thank you.
You have the link, but it's too long to paste. The link for the Pokemon Yellow, you're saying? I can just turn on the filter here. I still have it open. We just got to turn on not sold. It's right here.
24.
Is this the exact same copy?
Don't stop on me. 26. Come on, 24 to 26. There you are. 2,000.
574,367.
2,800 here.
It's the exact same copy.
Nintendo 64.
574,367. So the exact same copy of Pokemon Yellow that just sold for $32,000 did not get paid for in the February signature. Didn't get paid for back in February. I guess it sold for $9,000, Gary's saying. Not sure what's up with that. Very weird. So yeah, the $32,000 sale just gets weirder and weirder.
6,000 is out there too, looking for 6,050.
Getting weirder and weirder on that Pokemon Yellow there for 32K. Ocarina of Time Standard Edition, 9.2A Plus for $3,500. Dangerously close to the 9.6A Plus for $5,000, hey? Collector's Edition there? Standard went for like a lot more, relatively speaking. Mario Kart 64, 9.0A Plus. Holy fuck, man. Over $10,000? 9.0A Plus is still $10,000 on this? Really? We're looking for $11,000. Mario Kart 64, 9.0A Plus.
$9,000 bid.
Yeah, you remember it was about 9,000? Just a wild spike? Yeah, that's crazy, Gary. Good eye on that.
Boom, that's how you
Good eye on that.
9,000. 87, there's 9,000.
Yeah, that's high on Pokemon Crystal. That's what I thought too. 9.6 sold for 10,000 on eBay. There we go. 9.4A plus plus was under 10,000 before.
64, fair warning.
Yeah, the Ocarina of Time Collector's Edition, Jeff, didn't do much. Like $5,000 for the 9.6. Meh. Meh.
2,600 asking 2,000.
11,250 for the 9.0A plus. Mario Kart 64. VGA 90, Mario Party 3. Pushing its way up to almost 5,000. It should go over 5,000 easy, hey? Yeah, this is over 5,000 easy. What was there? 9.6 A plus plus that sold to Mario Party 3, I believe? I think. I want to see Mario Kart 64 comps, though.
There it is. Anybody in at 4,000?
The rest of the sealed Jack Bros are about to be sent into Heritage? No doubt, dude.
Not a problem. 55. Increments are going up. Mario Party
No
3,
doubt, dude. Like I said, my Jack Bros estimate was like 5 to 10,000. No part of me expected 20 on that.
Come on in at 6,500.
Mario Kart 64.
We like the cuts.
9.4A plus. 9.4A plus. $8,100. November 2023. 9.2A plus. $7,500. February of this year. 9.0 just closed at 11,000. That's fucking huge on Mario Kart 64, man. This auction is like concerning. Some of these jumps are concerning. Mario Party 3 is not, Jeff. Mario Party 2 is super, super common. Mario Party 1 and 3 are not so common to find. Mario Party 3 is over $10,000 because fuck it, right? Fuck it, everything's over $10,000 today.
It's live now at 9,500. 9 go to 95.
This might be the nicest copy that exists of Mario Party 3.
9,000.
Yeah, 9.6A plus just went for $9,300 back in May. So now the VGA 90 just went for $11,250. Shouldn't I be happy? I mean, Mike, it means I can't buy as much. It's a double-edged sword, man. It's a double-edged sword. If prices go up, my stuff's worth more, but like I can't buy stuff then. You know what I mean?
Looking for a $7,000 bid here.
Like how the fuck am I supposed to buy a Mario Kart 64 if 9.0 is selling for $11,000 again? I can't afford that. So, you know, yes, my stuff becomes worth more, but like, how the hell am I supposed to buy a 9.8? You know what I mean? You know what I mean? It makes it hard for me to participate in the hobby as well. The Mario 64, the 9.4A plus here, climbing its way over $10,000 easy. VGA 85s recently sold for like 10,000.
All right, well, you tried. Anyone in at
10,000, 11,000?
9,500, looking to push to 10.
Pushing its way to almost 12.5 now. Looking for 12.5 on it.
Fair warning. Let's do 95.
11,875. Honestly, not even that high. Like I said, there were some 85s that sold for like 10,000, I think. I think there were 285s very recently on Heritage that sold for like 10, 11. So 9.48 plus for 11,000 is just kind of right in there. I thought it would go for a bit more, but here's a VGA 85. I guess we'll see. Back to back here, right? 9.48 plus competing with an 85. You agree you were happier when the games were $200 to $400? Goes from hobby to an investment. So stressful buying and selling. Exactly. It becomes stressful when everything is 4 digits, right? A 9.0A plus Mario Kart sold August 13th on eBay for 5,000. Yeah, like kind of crazy, man. Kind of crazy.
7139.
That's the thing though, Adam, right? Like, yeah, it's nice that everything becomes expensive, but like when every single transaction is 1,000 plus, 2,000 plus, it becomes stressful. For some of you guys, some people who participate in this hobby, you know, obviously we're all in different tax brackets, but it becomes difficult. It becomes difficult. Spending $2,000, $3,000, $4,000 on a video game is like a very big purchase for me. That's something I have to save up for, I have to strategize for, I have to sell stuff to make happen, you know? So.
I think you might, do you?
So yeah, it's nice that stuff goes up in money. I can sell some stuff and blah, 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 but it just makes the hobby a bit harder. VGA 85 Plus Nintendo 64 qualified. And the qualified one still went for almost $8,000. Like $8,000 for a qualified N64?
Looking for 85.
Who wants that for $8,000? I'm sorry, but man. The Mario 64 85, 6,875. Yeah, 9.48 plus, baby. Beating it by almost 5,000 there. The controller, Millennium 2000 with the award stand. Only 1,000 of the controller ever produced. I don't know how many of the stand exist, but just slightly over $10,000 there for the stand plus the controller. Pretty darn cool.
Sealed here, looking for 75.
This is a rough hobby now in sealed collecting. Literally had to downsize to comp decent quality sealed games. Yeah, exactly, right? So if I want to buy something decent, I have to sell something decent.
There it is.
So it becomes a big, like for myself, I'm constantly like rotating the collection versus buying outright. When prices are down, way easier to buy outright. When prices are up, I have to rotate.
Let me know.
Pokemon Ruby, 9.88 plus. Come on, surely that can sell for 20, 30,000, right? Ruby goes for 10,600. Normal price. Feels normal anyway. Compared to that other Pokemon stuff. Jeez. The Metroid is yours. The Metroid GameCube sitting 80 plus here. This is so cool. So cool, Adam. Very, very cool GameCube bundle. Pokemon SP VGA 95 Japan console here. Jam, that's nice. Pushing its way up over $5,000.
There's our $4,600 bid.
If you knew prices were going to be this good, you would have submitted your Twisted Metal 2 sealed copy. Yeah, I wonder if the signatures and showcases are going to be seeing an uptick here with these results. I've said a few times here, but the next signature is coming up in November 14th to 16th. So if you have something good, if you have something rare, expensive, you want to try and slide it into the next signature auction, you have until September 24th to make those decisions. Reach out, videogames@ha.com. Huge thanks to them sponsoring. Huge thanks to you guys being here tonight.
How about 7,000?
It feels like a wild one. I'll tell you that. It feels like a wild one. You have a Black Label Metroid Prime 1 VGA 90 coming up soon. Is that tomorrow, Jeff, or is that today? What are you talking about coming up soon? Is that in the 6th gen auction? Where the heck do we get to see a VGA 90 Metroid? That's nice.
8,000 go 85.
You have to rotate stuff really makes you think what is truly desired to keep in the collection? Yep. 100%, man.
Let's do 8,000.
100%.
85
Getting the signature, or anyone can build their own showcase if the collection warrants it. Wow. There we go, yeah. That was what, Adam there? The Adam Harvey collection had a showcase? I guess if you have nice stuff coming out the wazoo. Have there been any disappointments so far? Like, it's few and far in between, I'd say, Mike. There have been a few things where it did, like, fall a bit lower than the comp, but, I mean, I would say 85% of stuff tonight is, like, exceeding expectation, or at bare minimum, meeting it. Metroid Prime 80 plus GameCube bundle. First time offering it at Heritage Auctions, too. Pushing its way up to almost $5,000 pretty quick here. Yeah, Mario 64, I think, could have went a little bit more. Urban Champion could have went for some more. Tecmo Bowl went down a bit. Batman on NES went down a bit. I'm just trying to think of some that stood out. Both the Pocky and Rockies didn't feel very expensive to me. That's like kind of all I got off the top of my head. Metroid console looking for $5,500 here. The 9.2 Ocarina of Time as well at 5,000 wasn't very impressive. I agree.
$5,000 bid here on this console. GameCube console. Let's do 5,500. Go to 55.
Looking for six, man. This Metroid GameCube bundle here. Looking for almost 7,000 on it.
Fair warning.
Looking for 7,500. Looking for 8,000 on the Metroid console. All right, Adam. I think everyone can agree this did pretty freaking well at this point, hey? Looking for 8,750. I think almost everyone would agree here this did pretty well for a VGA 80 plus.
Fair warning.
God damn, man, that climbed.
65.
Still going? Is it still? It's still going!
Lot still open. Looking for 75. $7,000.
Looking for $9,300 now.
75.
Looking for $93,000 now.
7105.
Sold for 8,750.
We have Fantasy Star CGC 9.8 A++.
Yeah, I think that's pretty damn good, dude. I'm gonna say that's pretty damn good. Oh my god, Fantasy Star. 9.8 A++. It immediately, holy fuck you guys, we're over $20,000. This bidding immediately rifled its way up. Holy shit. 9.8 A++ Sega Master System Fantasy Star. Second time selling it. This is the nicest copy that exists, I assume. Looking for 21. That was immediate, man.
Fair warning out there.
Woof.
16,000.
Woof. Supyo, sorry. What do you want comps for? What do you want comps for, Supyo?
Okay, lot 90, Castle of Illusion starring.
Holy shit, Fantasy Star. $20,000.
4,800. We're into Sega and Disney.
That's crazy, dude.
Here we go.
Like, yeah, Fantasy Star is up there, right? Like, that's a grail. First Fantasy Star. That Metroid GameCube says first time at Heritage, Supyo. Where can I find comps? I don't think it's sold at Heritage before. They say it's the first time selling it.
Take us to $6,000. 55 to 6,000.
Fantasy Star for $20,000. Castle of Illusion starring Mickey Mouse 9.8 A+.
Lot 91. We have John.
Oh, what? One did sell? 6,875 for Castle of Illusion.
Early production looking for 3,400.
6,875. That's Plattsburgh collection, baby. John Madden Football 9.0 A. Pushing its way to almost 5,000 here.
42 for John Madden. Push to 4,200. 4 to 4,200. It's 5. I'll say fair warning. And we got it at 4,000. 7142. Okay, up next we have John Madden Football WADA 9.4 A+.
Why can't I find the Metroid GameCube console? Oh, I spelled Metroid wrong.
12, 13, anyone in at 14. Like I said, the early production was cardboard, and this latter production is the clamshell. Looking for 1,800. 18, 19, go to 2. 19, go to 2,000. Come on in at 2,000.
VGA 80 plus, August 2022. Oh my god, 13,200. Yeah, okay, that's crazy. That's crazy. I didn't realize it had sold before. Damn. Looks like a 6th gen showcase auction. I mean, I'm still standing by what I said, that 8,750 is still a big frickin' sale. But, like, I can't believe it went for 13,000 before. Same grade, same console. $5,000 for the John Madden Football there. That's actually where I pinged the Madden. I was thinking 4,000 to 5,000 exploded. It seems like Madden is still coming down a bit. 9.0 A, I think this exact copy, like this exact one, sold for $7,800.
Later production clamshell go 48.
I think.
4,800.
Clamshell, later production, 9.4 A plus copy here, pushing over 6,000. No, I had Metroid spelt wrong, Alma, and then like I separated GameCube, then I had to put it back. You're not supposed to look at that.
Fair warning at 5,500.
But yeah, I'm pretty sure this exact copy sold for $7,800 a year ago, maybe. I did check comps on Madden for someone, and my guess was right around $5,000, 4 to 5. So I mean, For me,
For a bid of
it's interesting though, because I'm sure all of you guys are aware now. The Madden biopic is coming out, right? Nicolas Cage is going to star as John Madden, and it's going to cover the history of the game and everything. So Madden games right now at $5,000 might actually be a great purchase. That Madden documentary is going to put a ton of focus on the Madden video games. Might be a good time to pick something up, pick up some sealed Maddens. Just saying. $6,250 for the 9.48 plus clamshell there, and here's John Madden Football Championship Edition. Rental exclusive, 8.5A here. The rental exclusive is freaking climbing above the first. Like, man, I did not expect this either. Madden Championship Edition, 8.5A is going to sell for more than Madden Cardboard, 9.0A. That seems ass backwards to me. Championship Edition climbing up to almost $7,500 here. Over $7,500, looking for $8,000. John Madden rental exclusive Championship Edition there. I get it. I get that it's the rental exclusive copy, but like, surely the original Madden is more collectible, no? Surely the original Madden is the more collectible video game versus the rental exclusive, you know what I mean? You have a VGA 90 Team USA basketball? Maybe time to sell? Seriously, dude. Seriously. Only 4 copies of this variant. So the thing with John Madden Football Championship Edition, there's like one that says rental store exclusive, and then there's one that they put a sticker on or something, because I think you could acquire it via mail order, I think, maybe. But there is a variant of the Championship Edition game. But fuck me. Yeah, Jeff, you should have had your game lined up for this signature with Team USA just winning gold. That's what you should have had, man. You gotta time that stuff. John Madden Championship Edition though, over $9,000. I'm surprised. Mortal Kombat 9.68 plus CGC copy. What are the comps on Championship Edition? 9.28 plus, last sold for 50 grand? Surely there's something else. Holy shit. Prices say the rental exclusive is more collective? Don't call me Shirley. This is your Splatterhouse. Let's see if it does anything. 9.88 plus on it is pretty nice there, hamster. 9.68 plus on this is going strong as fuck as well. April 4th this year. 9.88 plus sold for 5 grand. If I remember correctly, I said that was a steal when it sold. Because right before that, in February, same grade sold for $8,400. So that $5,000 copy from back in April is already looking like a great purchase. This copy here today pushing over 6 grand. Oh, who crossed that, Jeff? Did you try crossing a VGA 95, dude? That's nuts. Who? You don't break VGA 95s, man. That's crazy. Should have just sent that shit back to VGA. 6,125. Mortal Kombat 9.68 plus. Oh, I was comping 9.8s as well there. The 9.8 copy sold for 5,000. Insane, man. 9.68 plus for 6 grand is insane. Big sale on 9.6 Mortal Kombat. NBA Jam 9.88 plus. Yeah, I didn't think you would break it. I didn't think you would break it. I can't believe anyone did. Nascenti did when he was trying to do the full long box set. Fuck, man. That is a ballsy break, dude. Breaking a VGA 95 is fucking steel balls, man. Splatterhouse 9.88 plus, very quickly climbed up to almost $4,000. Over $4,000, looking for $5,000. The highest we've ever seen Splatterhouse 3 sell, $8,400 back in January 2022. This copy right here today is pushing to almost $7,000 right now. So we're almost at the price of January 2022 here. Looking for another $1,500 it needs. A couple more bids. Rick never came back after the Pokemon Red sale. I think he fainted. Yeah, seriously, dude. Rick is on cloud 9 right now, given that Pokemon sale. Splatterhouse 3 going for $6,500. Honest to God, not bad. Not bad at all. Is this the same copy, Hamster, or is this a different copy?
16-bit beat 'em up games of all time.
Craig, you won the Splatterhouse. Let's go, dude. Cool game.
Arguably, you know, anyone in
The auction only has 8 more games, Mike. So Tony Hawk Pro Skater's a 9.88 plus that could do something. Halo, we have a not for resale copy coming up.
There we are.
And Destruction Derby 9.68 plus plus, but there's only 8 more games. The auction is just about closing for the day, Mike. Then we come back tomorrow, 4 p.m. Central, 5 p.m. Eastern. We have another 150 games tomorrow, so hopefully, hopefully momentum keeps up. Like I said, I have 1 game tomorrow, so.
Fair warning.
Getting me all dry in the mouth just thinking about it.
Looking for 3,400. 32 asking for a $3,400 bid on Street.
Yeah, keeping that Splatterhouse. It is the exact same copy. Yeah, so there we go. Not even that down.
Let's do it at 32.
Like, not down that much, sorry.
7112.
The Streets of Rage 2, $4,000 for the 9.6A. Here's Destruction Derby 9.6A plus long box copy. This game had a massive sale. Yeah, April 23rd, 2022. Is this the exact same copy, Jeff? You probably know. $26,400 is what it sold for once upon a time. This grade, I don't know if it's the exact same copy, but
asking for 3,000.
Pushing its way over $3,000 here. Looking for $3,750. Looking for $4,000.
Destruction Derby game, go for 32.
9.8A plus last sold for $5,400 back in February, so
let's do 3,000.
Couple more bids? Nope, that's all. That's all she wrote. 3,750 on Destruction Derby.
We have Final Fantasy Tactics.
Yeah, Fletch, man. That Mortal Kombat, I don't know, dude. There's a lot of stuff this auction where, there's a lot of stuff, this auction where I'm gonna need to see replication, you know what I mean? Like, how many of these sales are replicable? What's the November signature gonna be like? It's a lot of, there's a lot to look at after this auction, man. Final Fantasy Tactics, 9.88 plus. Black label, beautiful copy here. Pushing up to almost 4,000. Yeah, dude, the Steam for Destruction Derby is just gone.
Final Fantasy Tactics.
Just gone on it.
Fair warning at $3,000.
Sub $4,000 there for the 9.68 plus plus.
Okay,
4 6-figure games tonight. Hadn't had that in a while. Like, yeah, it's been a long time since we had that happen. Final Fantasy Tactics climbing its way over $4,000. We might get a new Carl video after tonight.
We'll say fair warning again.
We might.
3,200.
We might. This might actually catch the attention of Pat again here.
It came in.
We need our #1 fan making videos again.
Open lot 99. We're still bidding. 3,600.
Oh, looking for $4,500 on Tactics. Didn't one just sell not long ago? Yes, May 2024, $6,875. I think that was like the first 9.88 plus to come to market, though. Maybe.
3,600.
Because I remember that $6,800 sale. Like, that was a big sale on Tactics. This copy here looking for almost 5,000, but I don't know if we're going to get back to the $7,000 mark.
How about 4,000 for Final Fantasy Tactics?
Looking for $5,000 right now.
38 go to 4,000.
Just catching up now, but hey, welcome back. How was the vacay? Who do you have to pay to get your sub into a signature? Jesus, yeah. Yeah, the signature is a different breed, JC. And thank you, dude. Feels good to be back. The vacation was awesome. It's funny because, like, it's called a vacation, but, like, man, I was working my ass off. That was traveling, you know? No, I need a vacation from the vacation type of thing. My body's still, like, wrecked from that. Tactics going for 4,750. Spyro the Dragon 9.68 plus first print copy with the little sweepstakes banner on the back there, bottom left corner. Those lines of black, that's a sweepstakes. That belongs on the first print black label copies of the game. Does the Spyro have a crack in it? Where? What are you talking about here?
3,400. Excuse me. 3,400. 32 to 34. We'll say fair warning. Let's do 32.
20K away from $2 million in the first session already. Yeah, that's nuts.
Skater starting at Asking for $2,400.
Spyro closing at $4,000 for the 9.6A plus.
24 to 26, 28.
Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 9.8A plus. Have we ever had? This is a phenomenal copy. Only one example of this variant's graded higher. 9.8A plus sold August 7th. Oh, sorry. November 4th, 2023. $5,700. Looking for $5,000 right now. Looking for $5,250. Someone used a cut bid. Still looking for $5,250. Looking for $5,750. One more bid, and we matched November 2023 sale. We beat it. Looking for $6,250. Looking for almost $7,000. Looking for $7,500. $8,000. 9.88 plus Tony Hawk's Pro Skater. The most this has ever sold for. 9.88 plus sold in August 2022 for $10,800. Very close to $10,000. One more bid, and we crossed $10,000 mark. Holy shit, Tony Hawk. Tony Hawk's Pro Skater here. Almost doubling what it sold for November 2023. Wow. Wow. $9,375.
All right, up next we have a really
Gosh dang, Tony Hawk. Gosh dang.
One of two official Square Enix Lego Sculpture Sweepstake prizes.
Final Fantasy VII Lego Diorama Church Scene of Cloud and Aerith. Only two of these sets were ever made.
How about it? Prior 24, come back in. We need you. 26. Heritage Live looking for 28. We have the 28.
Given away to a single lucky fan. It was a giveaway with Lego and Final Fantasy.
It's really unique.
It's 41 centimeters tall, 29 centimeters? Is that inches? Centimeters. Inches. 41 inches tall. Holy, this thing's fucking huge. Yeah, it's massive. This thing is massive, man. 41 by 29 and 20 inches deep. Pushing, oh my god. It's pushing over $5,000, $6,000. I didn't know what to expect out of this thing. But like, looking for $7,000 almost on it. I mean, Lego collectors go hard, but like, whew.
And their assembly instructions are included. Come on in. Any interest at 52? There you go, 55. I knew you were out there. Let's do $6,000.
JC, man, it was a freaking heat wave for the entire vacation. So I got burnt, I got tanned, and everything in between. We absolutely fried on that trip. And Europe, man, no AC in any of the houses, no ACs in the restaurants. Like, oh.
If you're bidding right now, you know what you're bidding on. It's here.
That was the one brutal thing of the whole trip. Just hotter than, like, oh, it was hot out there. Looking for $9,000. Looking for $10,000. Over 10 grand on the Final Fantasy VII Lego set. Holy shit. 2023. And your daughter would be like, hey, daddy, look, using Cloud and Aerith sitting in her dollhouse. Yeah. No. Exactly.
You're going to be the one to bag it up? Looking at 95.
Yeah, how can the sports auction be that big if you don't even have a show on Netflix? Exactly.
9,000 looking for 95.
Exactly.
10,000 would be next. 10,000 on this magnificent.
What's the second photo look like?
Diorama of the
just the back. Are there more photos in here? Yeah, there we got a close up of the minifigs.
Come on in. This is exciting.
I don't know, man. It's cool. Like, it is cool.
Come on in at $11,000. 10, take me to 11.
I can't believe the price. It's looking for $13,750. Like, I just can't believe the price on it.
Congratulations. 7143.
You'd love to hear a follow-up to the signature with top 5 best value purchases and the worst value purchases? Yeah, maybe I'll do that this time around, Lettuce. Maybe I'll do something like this. Like that. Imagine justifying the purchase to the girlfriend. $12,500 for the Lego diorama. That just a lot of money, man. A lot of money. Very cool item. I'm just like, I can't believe $12,000. Halo Combat Evolved, not for resale, 9.2A. Pushing its way over $10,000. Everything's over 10 grand, hey? Everything's over 10 grand today. Oh, looking for $11,000 on this? What do we need to type in? Halo NFR? Can we find comps on this quick?
looking for 10,000.
I don't know how
$10,000
much
bid?
the Halos go for these days anymore. Halo NFR, what do we got?
Looking for 11. 10, take us to 11. 12,000 would be next.
A 9.2A,
$12,000
last
bid
sold
here for Halo
July
Combat Evolved.
2023 for
$11,000 to $12,000. I have your
$9,600.
12. Thank
Right
you. Let's do
now.
13,000. How about a
Right now, we're
$13,000
looking for
bid?
16,000.
13 is there.
Looking for
14.
17,000.
13 looking for a
So there you go on
$14,000
Halo
bid.
NFR. July 2023, 9,600. 9.2A. Is it the same fucking copy?
13.5. I have it. Go 14. 13.5 looking for a $14,000.
574,168.
Again. Let's 14,000. Took us off the cut bid. Got to go 15,000.
Different copy. Different copy of the game. Looking for 18,000 on it now. Man, oh man, oh man. Why is that much better than a regular first print? It was only distributed to the launch team. Is that what it is? Internal distribution only? Yeah, initially distributed exclusively to Microsoft staff. That's what it is. Bungie developers and select game stores as the promotional one. So it's become the de facto grail.
Small numbers here.
I just had internal, very limited distribution, and then the retail copy. You know, I think you can argue either way, but Halo just popped up on Pawn Stars. Right. The big Halo on Pawn Stars. That's true. That might be giving it a bit of a pump there.
Now go to 850. Prior 850 looking for 9. 9 go to 950.
Yeah, 10K is the new 1K, seriously. When that FF6 statue can retail for 25,000 or whatever, this one of two for 12K doesn't surprise me. I guess I'm just sleeping on Lego stuff, man. This was Nintendo Trade Show booth original concept art there for 1,100, and the final item of the day, Kevin West Nintendo Trade Show booth Game Boy display blueprint. So a blueprint for the Nintendo Trade Show booth 1993.
How about a push to 480 here?
Pretty darn cool.
$460 to $480. Fair warning on the
Does Heritage charge seller fee based on the hammer? Yeah, I believe it's off the hammer, not BP, Silas. I believe your selling fee comes off the hammer price. I'm pretty positive.
Fair warning.
Yeah, Mike, that Halo on Pawn Stars was, it made its way to Reddit, and of course the comments are as clueless as you'd expect, right? There's people on the, people were like showing comps for Halo, being like, it's not worth this much, and they were linking the price charts page to like the Game of the Year edition. Just as stupid as you'd expect on Reddit, right? Yeah, all fees are based on hammer. That's what I thought. GG, you lost all your bids? Yeah. I'm not surprised, man. Not surprised. I would love to know who was picking up a lot of stuff this auction. Because it doesn't seem like chat here was popping off with a bunch of wins. I don't know if it's new people bidding, but just given how, like, it feels like a lot of the people who are probably in this hobby still for the past year, past 2 years, you know what I mean? All through the downturn, this auction, a lot of the results on this auction, it probably caught people off guard, I would think. Like, I'm freaking caught off guard here. I think it would have been hard to win a lot if you've been following the auction closely for the past year or two. Because a lot of this stuff just beat. In November, you won 7% of the entire auction. Oh my god. Today, you won 3 games. Yeah. Like, strong day one. Led by The Legend of Zelda, the 9.2A first production copy, DFW pedigree for $375,000. Right underneath it was Mario Bros. 2, 9.8A++ for $137,005. Right underneath that, 9.6A+ first print Metroid for $125,000. The Pokemon Red, 9.8A++ for almost $120,000. Like, oh my gosh. Right underneath it, Mario Bros. 9.8A+. Oval, last production copy for $87,500. Like, the top 5 was almost all over $100,000. The only fishy thing about the Pawn Stars episode was how cool the guy was after finding out he traded half his collection for a fake sealed game. Yeah, that too. You tuned in when you did because you got a reminder for the Streets of Rage 2. You had a cap about half of what it went for. Just a hell of a day one signature, man. Just a hell of a day one signature. Could be a sign of things to come. Could just be a blip, an anomaly. That's the big question to follow, right? Is eBay going to see an uptick of people buying? Are auctions on eBay going to see an uptick? Is it just a one-off? Is it just a one-off? Hell of a day. That's going to be the big question here moving forward. We'll see what day 2 brings. If day 2 keeps up with this momentum, Jesus Christ, man, day 2 is going to be crazy too. Starts 4 p.m. Central, 5 p.m. Eastern. Am I trying for anything with all the euros you brought back? No. I don't have any euros, dude. I'm out of money. I have one game selling tomorrow. I'm hoping it does great. Hoping it does great tomorrow. Which of these stand out? Urban Champion? What do you mean, Lettuce? Urban Champion, like really? Urban Champions, gloss sticker, first production copy, man. Only one that exists. Of course I'm streaming day 2. Of course. Yeah, we got to see how many of those big ones get paid exactly. Like, is the Pokemon Red going to get paid here at frickin' 118,000? The Metal Warriors at 31 seems crazy. The Pokemon Yellow at 32,000. Like I said, the pay-through rate on Heritage is extremely high. So, 99% of stuff will probably get paid for. It's crazy, dude. It's pretty crazy. I will be back tomorrow, 4 p.m. Central, 5 p.m. Eastern. We'll see what tomorrow brings. I have the Tekken mark. I'm the Tekken on the Japanese Tekken 9.88++. I think it's sitting at like $800 right now. What's it sitting at? Maybe you got some bids. I'm just hoping for some momentum. I got to pay off that goddamn vacation, so sitting at $700 right now. $875 with BP, so. Oh. You got Metroid, Zelda, SMB, and then Urban Champion? Yeah, Urban Champion carried fully by being black box, first production, gloss sticker, I think highest graded copy, maybe the only copy that even exists. You can't sleep on black box, man. Pinball, the 7.5 pinball hang tab sold for like $6,000. Can't sleep on black box, man. It's big. It's big. But on that note, you guys, what a fucking day one. Join the Discord if you're not. Link in the description. We'll talk about all the results in there, of course. Facebook, everywhere. Huge thanks to Heritage sponsoring. Next signature's coming up in November. You have until September to reach out for the signature auction. Videogames@ha.com. Appreciate all you guys coming out here. Feels good to be back. Feels good. Talk to you guys tomorrow. 4 p.m. Central, 5 p.m. Eastern. Be there. Have a good night, everybody.